I've been scanned.
Hello and welcome to CmC Wednesday. We're playing Hearts of Iron, and we're playing the Equestrian mod. We're going to cause a civil war.
Move the mic a little closer to your mouth.
Oh, yeah, it's over there. I can't move it closer. It's going to be way over there.
Then we never heard from him again.
Yay! Alrighty. So, shall we just jump right into game? Why is this not on my library? Why is it... Right, because Steam decided to not be nice.
Okay, so I am Commander Something. The other person here had this because he doesn't want to because CMC does not want to do introductions. Yes, thank
Who are
you.
introductions? What are introductions? Who am I?
But yeah, as he said, we are playing Hearts of Iron 4. But today we're gonna cause a civil war in Equestria. Yes. And for the roles of today, CMC is going to be taking on the role of Princess Celestia, the great leader of the nation of Equestria. While I'll be taking on the role of Princess Luna as, the chief field marshal of the nation and the other great leader. Yes. I wait for you.
And 3 check marks on the mod page. Nothing else in the background that should be annoying. Let me double check by looking at Task Manager.
Also, are you streaming? Because I'm not seeing any of the... Okay, I just got the kick in. Never mind. I'll shut up now.
Hitting the play button on the launcher.
I'm sorry. I get amazed when something actually cooperates with me. Sometimes.
And now we watch this little blue circle spin.
Are you sure you're streaming the game? Because I still see Derpy.
It's loading. Black screen loading.
Oh, okay. No, come on.
Although that's a bit long for a Nope, there it is. Loading GUI.
We gotta show some of the amazing art that they put into this game.
Yes.
A lot of it's just borrowed from already pre-existing stuff, of course, but there is a lot of art that they put into this mod.
Well, there's some... It's full screen now. Is it actually showing up on the stream?
Yes.
Okay. All of this pretty art.
Yes, but unfortunately, yeah, most of the loading screens is stuff that... Well, that one's actually made for the game, but still. A lot of stuff you've probably seen among various artists in DeviantArt or Derpy Brewer and all that jazz. But there is a lot of little art in this game made for this game, including the infantry divisions. Oh, they're so cute. You're going to love it when you get to see them.
Loading graphics. Pre-calculating naval distances. All right.
For those who haven't even heard of Hearts of Iron 4, basically, Hearts of Iron is well, I guess it's a grand strategy game where you need to paint the map.
Changelings.
But there's a lot of micromanagement. Well, there's a lot of little in-depth mechanics to managing your nation. Join me. Get in here. You know the password. And yeah, since you gotta be the president, I gotta make you be the first one to click.
Connecting.
But yeah, you can first show off the map.
Right. Oh, right. I didn't do the thing to show off the other map. Because this is Equestrian base. Click that and let you get that. I'm going to Alt-Tab and actually try and grab that.
Wait, what are you going to show?
With the mod as it is... Oh, right. Hit the ready button. With the mod as it is, we were able to try and say, hey, this is a way to start with the war. And show...
No, we're not going to show this. We're gonna cause the Civil War. We're not going to start the game with the Civil War.
Oh, well, we'll show off all of that mastery later. Okay. Well, I've
As
clicked
it happened, because
Equestria and hit
that
ready.
was just there to help explain things to you. That's that was not okay. Yes. So yeah, we are playing Equestria. You can
Here's the
show,
dragons and the dragons, and here's some buffaloes.
Oh, you'll still have time to look after we get in here. So I gotta do some of the behind the scenes stuff while he
Yeah.
talks to you guys, texts at you guys.
And you set it to do historical, so they're all going to do their usual thing. Erie's going to fight Erie.
Well, that's gonna happen regardless. But I think that one wins a lot sooner. So it'll start pause. So I'm gonna start it up and then.
All those sounds. Oh, should I read
I'll
this
start...
out for the sake of the people?
That is up to you.
I think I will.
While you do that, I'll be working the microphone.
The land of Equestria is a piece. Where'd it go?
Shit! I hit X.
Does it have to be up for both of us?
I guess it does.
Oh, okay. Well,
hold on. There might be a way to bring it up. Oh, yeah, there's a way to bring it back up. Click on the flag in the upper left corner, and to the right of the word political. It's the first button.
Okay.
Can you open it by yourself?
No, you opened it for me there. So I'll just
click it and tell me what happens. And it gets in my way. Oh well, I'll work around it. You do your thing.
No, I can.
No, you do your thing. I can. Do your reading.
Okay. The land of Equestria is a peaceful haven of pony kind, though it was not always like that. Thousands of years ago, before the southward migration, the three tribes of ponies, Unicorn, Pegasi, and Earth ponies, weren't united like in the modern day, and instead argued and fought like with one another. Things got worse as the climate turned colder and colder. The ponies left their homeland, and many migrated south to a new virgin land. Each pony tribe thought they were superior in a way and claimed the land for themselves, but only together could they prevail in the end. Equestrian folklore says that the three leaders of the tribes were locked away in a cave in the middle of a blizzard, and that the only reason they survived was a cooperation of friendship. Henceforth, the tribes were united under a common banner and flag. Equestria was born. Soon after the foundation, Princess Celestia and her younger sister Princess Luna were called to lead the ponies of Equestria. The two princesses are immortal alicorns, sharing the abilities of each of the three races, and are powerful enough to raise and lower the sun and moon. They were the guardians of Equestria for a long time and protected it through the elements of harmony, defeating great dangerous enemies such as Discord, the spirit of chaos, and King Sombra of the Crystal Empire. Princess Luna eventually fell prey to jealousy, however, as ponies did not appreciate the knight she brought and... I need water.
We're murdering him. What paragraph you on? I wasn't looking.
Nightmare Moon.
She transformed into the wicked Nightmare Moon, eclipsed the sun with her moon, and attacked Celestia. In desperation, Celestia had no choice but to banish her systems to the moon for 1,000 years. A new age began, where Equestria had a single ruler who raised both the sun and the moon. Okay, back to you.
This age was a time of peace, growth, and development. A treaty of friendship was signed with the deer of Olenia, ending their coastal raids for good. Famed explorer Meanderly Polo. Meanderly? Oh.
Meanderly?
Maybe. Meanderly Polo crossed the ocean and traveled far to the coast, where she discovered the eastern pony cousins of the Riverlands. Another explorer named Columbus founded New Maryland.
What did I just hear?
Columbus.
Okay.
In southern Griffonia. Eventually, Jamwut would invent the steam engine, heralding the beginning of Equestria's industrialization. New cities would appear and rapidly grow as the country urbanized and modernized, but while prosperity grew, its division was not as equal as some had hoped. After mismanagement of weather followed by food shortages, the region of Severiana revolted revolted. Peace in Equestrian had come to an end as the Winter Revolution erupted. Fearing full civil war, Celestia had no choice but to make peace, allowing the communist state to exist freely. Yeah, let me move the map right. Yep, up here, Stalingrad. This uprising was perhaps a sign of things to come. 7 years ago, at the dawn of the new millennium, Nightmare Moon returned, but 6 ponies discovered their fate as the embodiments of the elements of harmony and used the magic of friendship to turn her back into Luna, making her leave her evil ways behind her and returning to rule by her sister's side. The 6 different ponies who embody and hold the elements of harmony, the most prominent of which is Twilight, Sparkle, Element of Magic, and Princess of Friendship, have faced and defeated evil time and again, protecting Equestria from tyranny and doom. Equestria faces new enemies, however, as the evil Queen Chrysalis has rallied the disunited Changelings Land under her supreme rule in recent history. Chrysalis has already carried out and failed invasion of Canterlot, the capital of Equestria, and Princess Celestia is worried that she will strike again, this time with full force. The sky is growing dark as the clouds gather on the horizon. Many realize that friendship and peace might not be able to outlast and overcome the coming storm. A new age dawns, an era that Equestria and its peace-loving citizens might not be ready for.
Ooh, my.
I'm not reading this. This is region.
Yeah, you don't have. That's just. Yeah, the rest of it's not really as important. So yeah.
So
cool.
yes.
I'm still setting up things in the background.
Stalingrad, which left of its own volition. Crystal Empire is its own thing. New Maryland is over here, and is this state and these couple islands over here. We've got a Griffin tribe here connected with this island. We have the buffaloes right there. I don't know if we have to care about the buffaloes this time.
It's part of the tree.
Oh.
We have to care about them.
And in that, we talked about the Kingdom of Elenia, the deers.
To the left.
See? A deer.
West.
And then...
Yeah, we have to deal with deer.
Chrysalis and the Changeling Lands. And yet we don't care about the polar bears or the penguins. These guys we'll care about later, but then again, it will all be Nova Griffonia in the end.
I wonder if it'll be trademark. I don't remember.
And then over here we have
Big
griffins. We have... Oh, they've got a... They have an actual pony. It's not a zombie.
No, Dreadlands always start with Rosa Maledictoria. Maledicta.
All this green is a whole bunch of ponies that will eventually become a big thing.
Nah, it's not all ponies.
Oh, right. Diamond dogs.
Yeah, don't forget about the diamond dogs. That's mean of you.
There's minotaurs and more griffins.
Okay.
And then there's zoom just out enough to see this.
Don't spoil the non-stop pop-ups for them.
Eerie.
Get over it.
Eerie.
He's freaking out because they constantly attack each other.
Eerie.
And it bugs him to no end.
Alright, so... Do I need to set national focus?
Yes, that is up to you.
Right.
Because you are the Celestia. You are the leader. That's your job. And I'll be giving you most of the research slots after the first patch, which is started.
Yeah, I saw you grab those already.
Yeah. So where are we going? Don't forget to read the descriptions. If it matters. Still planning things.
The Buffalo Relations gets the event Buffalo problem. Do we want to deal with the buffaloes right off? Get some,
Well, what are the other two events? Well, you're the leader. You get to pick.
The other thing is friendship games and Ministry of Defense. They've changed this. Egad! It's been a while since we've been in Equestria.
No, that's been like this for. No, that's always been like this.
I don't recall.
Some of the icons are different, but other than that, it's still the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
the
just
icons are
cleaned
different.
up some of this because I remember Friendship Games was a bit more garbled underneath down to the Crystal Fair.
Yeah, they cleaned up their icons a bit. It's still the same tree. But you're the leader, so you get to choose. Okay, I got enough of that to shut that up. Oh, divisions.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a general sense, just looking at the various icons, trying to think, do I want to go anywhere deliberately? Ack! I don't know what I did, but okay.
It might have been me assigning divisions.
And it looks like the chat isn't alive, so I can't ask their opinions of, do we want to deal with some deer, some yaks, or some buffalo?
Take something, get us started. You don't need to stare at that for 20 hours.
Let's get the Friendship Games going then.
I just realized how bad the Equestrian divisions actually are. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How bad are they?
Yeah, they're subpar is the best way to put it right now.
So look at their setup and...
we can't do anything because we don't have any experience to work with, so I'll just build a whole bunch of infantry divisions. I guess that will do the job, right? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I guess 2. So yeah, Luna's gonna just start training a whole bunch of infantry divisions because, well, she suspects war. Lots of war. Just in case. Oh, I can't even build those guys. Okay.
No template and insufficient resources were...
Well, yeah, insufficient resources. I'm trying to build a lot of planes, but we have no aluminum. As for the templates, yeah, I'm building a lot of stuff that's not...
Yeah, I'm now going to start scrolling through some of these things so that the chat can see what you've been doing in the background. Guns and support equipment. Various other things. A plane, a tank.
Well, explain each tab a little bit before you actually just start naming random items from it.
Oh, right. This is what is being produced. As it is said, production. Such that we have all of these very equipment being made available for our units to utilize in their fights.
Yep, for Hearts of Iron, this game's more... I mean, the battle's not as cinematic as a lot of games, but it's a game more all about the behind-the-scenes work of war. It's all about a country's production and diplomacy and able to reinforce their own divisions.
And then the strategy when you're actually on the line. Yeah,
I mean, what good is a division if you have no supply in which to give them, no bullets to give them or anything like that? Hang on, they can always fight with sticks. Yeah. They are ponies after all. They'll just buck each other.
Because as we can see here, right now for various upgrades, we need 1,500 bolt-action rifles.
Oh yeah, let's move along. You don't have to go into the specifics for those right now. Yeah. But yeah, that's what that page is for.
Construction, you just tossed up a couple of civilian factories. More civilian factories means more things are actually getting built down this entire thing.
Hopefully. Yeah, that's up to you to deal with after this.
And the military factories are the production side of things.
Yeah, the military factories are just that. They produce all the military stuff.
Trade is, well, trade.
If you could get us some aluminum, it would help.
From the Maryland?
Then again, you know what? Nah, we need the civilian factories for building stuff.
I never use diplomacy tab, so I don't entirely understand what it's for.
The diplomacy tab basically lists everyone's opinion of us and us of them.
So, for
that's all there is.
Commonwealth of New Maryland, Our opinion of them is plus 60. Their opinion of us is... Their opinion of us, thank you, tongue, is plus 100.
For example, Stalingrad hates our guts the most. Well, Dreadly hates everyone. That's why they're
where
the negatives. The two little pictures of our flag in the earth next to them.
Stalingrad.
Yeah.
They
apparently the dragons hate us too.
really hate us. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. The dragons, unless they get some update that makes them a major power.
You just get over that. They're a placeholder. Get over it.
Yeah, no.
That's their dragons. They can't really do shit in the war scale like this.
Decisions. Develop construction projects. I haven't seen these in Equestria since we did the thing. Let's first tick off all of these because I don't want to read about those.
Oh yeah, decisions. Our leaders produce political power, and basically this is where we get to spend it, issuing out orders and junk. And then you should click on our flag and show us who our leader is.
Well, in 35 points we can get more aluminum made in Baltimore.
Yeah. For now. Are you ready for me to unpause?
So yes.
Get it rolling.
There's our great picture of our leader.
You have to say that it's a cute picture. It's a cute little head bust. And there's a lot of them all over the place.
There's a lot of cuteness.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we can't zoom in any closer on these cute little icons of the political advisors and such.
If requested, I think I can provide links to
Happy Hearthwarming Eve and Happy New Year. Several days ago, all ponies celebrated Hearthwarming Eve, and now New Year has come. Every pony on the streets are sharing an optimistic view on the future and wishing all strangers a happy new year, because no pony is actually a stranger in Equestria. The princes have given us their traditional speech to the public as well, making the spirit of harmony and unity known throughout all of Equestria. Good fun. Hey, that gives me 5 political power.
Yay.
Just for clicking a thing.
Oh, you had to read it too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna speed things up. As this early war, basically right now, it's all about the build-up.
Mouse did
and
things.
There's not much we can do.
Yep.
A lot of production micro and trying to plan ahead.
Oh right, the research tab. These are the current researches.
Show me research hell that you have.
Infantry, support, armor,
you're gonna get
artillery, land doctrine, naval doctrine, air doctrine, engineering, industry, pony technologies. There's a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna get the top 2 slots for whatever you want to build, and Luna will take the bottom slot for military.
Yeah.
So good luck. Try to figure your stuff out and your tree.
Well, I'm thinking that's a good reason to go deal with the buffalo right after Friendship Games is done, so that we can get straight down to the gain 1 research slot for Stableside State University, which means we have to deal with the buffalo and the Sutherland roads.
You could show off our generals right now while we're waiting.
And I don't recall where the other research slot is. Is it way over here in the war section?
While you're fighting over that, even though it doesn't matter, the trees are going to get reset when we go to the Civil War.
Why do we have a decision available? April Grove Mines.
Also, it's called the Canterlot Center of Research. Under the examine the situation tree.
I think I'm gonna tick off the prospect for resources stuff for now. We can...
Well, as I said, aluminum might be useful.
A coup attempt in Lake City. At dawn today, elements of the Lake City military, led by General Wildtree, attempted to coup against the government. The rebels managed to assassinate several key government officials and seized the parliament, the mayor's palace, and the war ministry. Wildtree appeared on national radio and announced the formation of a new military government to promote national harmony and renew. However, the mayor himself was able to escape, and with the help of loyal members of the military, the situation was eventually defused, and the troops returned to their barracks by dawn the next day. General Wildtree and other coup leaders were quickly arrested. Thank goodness it's over.
As they say.
So, you want the aluminum then? I could click it.
It's not a high concern. I'm just trying to figure out how.
So our generals, who have you chosen here? Field Marshal Prince Blueblood.
Unfortunately, Blueblood is the only freaking pony in our entire freaking country that's qualified to be a field marshal right now.
And our General Soren.
And hello, Stantrax. Down with the Nazi Crystal Empire. No, we don't have to deal with that. They might go communist though, so down with the commie Crystal Empire. That's the way to go. Or Jan's. I failed already. CmC, you look at shit. I'm brain dead. I'm dealing with production issues. We do not have enough tanks.
Yeah, I need to adjust the brightness of my various screens because I did not see those pop up over there.
We do not have enough tanks. I don't like this. We need more tanks. Why am I building so many other planes?
Yes, so it's going well. Everything's good.
Yeah, we're just
I apparently clicked on an airport. Fine.
Good job.
Go back to the default map.
Well, you figure that out. I'm still trying to... Oh, friendship games.
Friendship games. Huzzah! I forget what that actually gave us. Is that an event?
I slowed it down.
That gave political power.
And stability to everyone around. Oh, with us.
Yes.
Apparently. Oh, there it is.
The Friendship Games. The annual celebrations of Friendship Games, the Christian City have come to a close, with Princess Celestia herself holding a moving speech about friendship and its importance for all ponykind. The games went ahead without any major problems, and the ponies from all over Equestria, contenders and spectators alike, traveled to the Crystal Empire for this special occasion. Like every year, these games have helped ponies come together in friendship and tolerance. At least for the moment, we shall see whether this will have any major impact on pony politics in the near future. Cheers! So now let's go.
Yay.
Buffalo Relations.
We held the Olympics.
Yes. So now, Buffalo Relations, which will give us an event.
Yeah, you're pushing. You're going to push hard down for that.
Yeah, because a fourth research slot is going to be good.
Even though we're going to lose it immediately in the Civil War if you go that way. Wahaha.
Yes, but...
You want to reconsider? If you want a guaranteed research slot, you go for the Camelot Center of Research.
Where's that one?
Examine the situation, School of Gifted Unicorns, and go down. If that's what you're playing for, you want to go for that one. Because the Buffaloes and all that stuff, that's all going to get kicked out when the Civil War starts.
Aha, that doesn't have the nice symbol. Okay, yeah, so... Well, then let's switch over.
Yep, it's still early enough that you won't lose too much progress.
I can't switch focuses.
You got to cancel the current one first. Here, I'll do it. Now you can. I just canceled it for you.
Okay.
I thought you were supposed to be the better political person, not Luna. Little sister's telling big sister what to do.
Shut up and eat these pancakes.
Okay, turning up the speed again. Saving up the political power for a leader, or are you going for, or do you want to do construction projects?
I'd
I'd rather do the construction projects.
The main big construction projects or the prospect for resources?
Both. Give me my aluminum. There. Luna just spent some political power.
Okay, fine.
Celeste can smack her pancakes if she doesn't like it.
The Emperor's dead! After a long 40-year reign, the Griffonian Emperor Grover V passed away in the Imperial Palace. After a brief period of utter chaos in the capital, a proper Regency Council was established to guide and care for Prince Grover VI to protect the Empire. After the situation was stabilized, a short and private funeral procession was organized for the late Emperor, as per his dying wishes, and a ceremony was held confirming Prince Grover VI's succession to the throne. Our condolences. So these construction projects are infrastructure.
Which is not a bad thing. It helps with supply and actually construction rate too. Better the infrastructure, the faster you build in the territory.
Yeah, so I've got enough to grab 2 of those right off.
Cool.
Check that one back on since I think everything else needs that. No, these other ones require higher levels of excavation. That one requires machine tools.
Requires research. More speed. What was this? Piccanoli?
Piccanoli becomes prime minister.
Oh wait, no, Piccolini.
Oh,
like Mussolini.
Okay, Piccolini.
He's apparently the Italian.
An intense week of backroom meetings between the king and Piccolini has finally produced a result. The king spoke to a large crowd in Carthon, announcing Giulio Piccolini, leader of the far-right PNF, as Wingbardi's new prime minister, replacing the previous Gatka government. Piccolini has formed a new cabinet, surprising most with the inclusion of socialist ministers, and has promised a swift end to the political deadlock. Experts are skeptical of his chances, but there is a certain sense of hope among the common Wingbardians. Perhaps the self-fashioned deuce may bring about order. Interesting.
Also, Piccolini, if you want to show off, this took place over here.
Yep.
In Wingbardi.
Wingbardi.
Next to the New Maryland.
Yep. I've clicked it up and I'm showing off the leader icon.
Wait, does he have art that matches? I think his is a little different artist.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Could be older too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Griffins tend to have a lot of different art. Well, not all of them. A lot of them are actually. We can tell it's his. Where is?
Huh.
They added some new. They keep changing the. They keep adding. Sheesh! Every time they update, there's new ones. Okay. Yes. Speeding it up again. Still trying to figure out my tank production, which is horrible.
Sunstriker clan usually gets eaten by something, such as why I've not seen it really before.
Sunstriker up to the north?
Yeah.
It's just that we don't pay attention to them.
Yeah. So.
Usually over in Equestria.
April Grove Mines.
That
Research bonus for industry. What?
Oh, that was one of your researches.
My research
slot. I get the bottom slot. Because someone likes putting down their sister.
We want these computers for more research.
What's this computer you were talking about? Mechanical computer. Oh boy. Production. I can actually cut back on rifles and get more tanks.
And you have the armies exercising. No one on the borders. Good, good.
Yeah, I got them spread out so the supply would catch up because none of them are fully reinforced yet.
Yeah. And I see that the changelings are lining the border.
Oh, everyone's lining the border, but we got time.
Hello, hello.
I slowed it down. Don't worry. Speed one.
National
Excellent.
focus. Examine the situation. Situational
What?
awareness. An extensive report produced by an international committee details a number of state issues varying from the threat of changelings to Stalingrad and border disputes to growing Griffonian tensions to dissatisfaction of marginalized political activists within a country. In addition, the committee was responsible for value value that should be evaluating current government planned response. No, I'm not sure what that says.
Validating. Am I betting? I can't see it, so I.
Valuating current government planned responses in light of these, weighing them. Weighing would have been a much better in response to these certain situations, and most were deemed inadequate or wholly lacking. This came as a shock to many ponies who view life in Equestria as being mostly tranquil and safe from the sensation of a looming threat on the horizon. As such, many opposition papers had a field day denouncing the Equestrian government, inflating its incapacity to lead the nation. While most of these are marginal and have little circulation, the facts are clear. Equestria needs to ready itself for what may come. This is a wake-up call.
All the decisions you need to make.
And you said down this line.
School for Gifted Unicorns if you want to go down.
So this one will gain another event and a national spirit, spark of knowledge, which more research speed.
If you want that research slot, that's the way you want to go.
Oh, and we have enough to buy a thing, or let's go to decisions and see what's available.
You might as well buy a thing. Buy a political advisor.
Oh, who do we have? Coco Pamel, which is construction speeds. Raven Inkwell, which is more political power.
That could actually be very useful. I recommend taking her.
Well, she's 15 political power gain alone. Twilight Sparkle is 15% political power gain.
Oh, yes, Twilight. We
as
gotta
well as
grab
much
Twilight.
more.
We need Twilight. Hi, Tokoi. We just involved Twilight in our little government.
Yes, we just threw the lasso around, dragged her in. Now you're stuck doing this. Do this paperwork for us.
Yes, exactly. She's no princess. Also, so yeah, he's basically Princess Celestia running Equestria right now. I'm playing Princess Luna trying to prepare the military. And yes.
Yes. So,
we are not ready for war.
I think that's all until the next pop-ups for me.
Zoom.
Oh, you're.
If I hear panic, don't worry, slow down the game.
Are you moving to front lines now? Is that why I'm seeing the numbers change?
I got some garrison orders set up now.
Okay. Trade with Glencliff. Changelings from Glencliff have come to our shores. They ask us for mutually beneficial trade. How should we respond?
Oh wow, the changelings on the other side of the, over by the Dread League, way over there. Yeah. Oh, they want harmony.
These guys, way over here.
That's not common at all for them to go harmony.
Yeah, I thought you said you put it historical.
Well, that's probably it. That's not common for them to pick historical path.
Okay.
Because I don't play historical usually. Cool.
I'm gonna go with sure, cause yeah.
What's the gains we get from it?
Nothing. The negative. They get an event. Continental trade.
Good. Okay.
So.
Oh, yeah, that's up to you. Great trade packs.
Sure. I'm political.
You're making friends.
Yes, friends. Friends when we defeat the dragons. I mean, what?
You gotta calm down about the freaking dragons. It's
no.
You non-stop about them.
Can't do that. Sounds possible.
Get over it. Sheesh, what? Blue Blood, why are you sending so many armies to the Buffalo?
Nobody trusts the Buffalo?
Apparently is it, because, I mean, we only got 3 divisions against the Changeling, and he's sending about 10 of them to the Buffalo. It might be 12, actually.
No.
And well, he does. Blue Blood does Blue Blood. Oh, shit, there's a war.
Socialist Civil War in Longsword. Which is over here, where those fighting marks are.
Three-way Civil War.
Country of Longsword has been under rule of Formenston faction, the Griffin Knights. These Formenston have been cruelly persecuting local ponies while failing to address any other issues in their nation. Unrest has been brewing in the nation for some time now, with the ponies forming an organized resistance against Formenston. Rumor has it some Griffins, fed up with their government's atrocious behavior, have joined in the ponies in the struggle. Meanwhile, General Conrad Silverthorn has used the opportunity to revolt as well, leading the saner elements of the knights and the military. He hopes to remind the Longswordians of their duty. Palace Duskton, the Reformation Count of Longsword, has denounced all his enemies struggling to scramble his meager forces. I hope the ponies will be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. 3 pop-ups there in this fight. Where's the third?
You might have exited out already. No, it's it's a 3-way fight.
I don't see the third piece of the fight, but I'm guessing they're not on the front line right now. I see that
It's just literally these 3 guys around that point.
Oh, there? Oh, no,
That's those 3. That's the Civil War.
Up here, right. This down here is the Civil War that starts the game.
Stop. Oh, yeah.
Brofeld and...
Wow, they're still going.
Yeah,
I think the GLA usually wins a lot faster. Well, they do what they do.
Yeah,
okay. While you watch the map paint itself over there, fast forward it again. You got to research that's about to pop in 8 days. 7 days. I should consider an actual research for military stuff. You know what? Luna likes her tanks, so Luna's going to start researching tanks next.
Decision available. Hey, let's get that next. Connect West Coast with Canterlot.
Alright.
Is that my research slot?
Yes.
Oh.
Mine's going to take longer.
Concentrated industry or dispersed? I think concentrated.
You get to make you get to make all those decisions, so enjoy. He's a good Celestia.
Which means my things are going to pop at about the same time in 180 some days. Whereas School for Gifted Unicorns is nearly done.
Almost. I'm trying to get that army experience. It is not going well. Does not help that we still do not have enough tanks for everyone. We need more tanks.
Hey! There it is. Funds have reached the study place of well-known Twilight Sparkle in the School of Gifted Unicorns at Canterlot. Modern facilities have been bought for study and research purposes. Wonderful! We get a national spirit. Spark of knowledge. Hello. Yes. Crystal Empire wants to hold a crystal fair.
Oh, fair sounds lovely, dear sister. Why wouldn't we deny to him?
Let us ask for an invitation and to eat some of our political power. Negative.
Oh, no. It's not like we need it.
Yeah, so now we go further down for more things.
I like the crystal ponies, as long as they don't go fascist. Or Nazis. Yeah.
Yes, but they're not at war yet.
So what did you pick next? Because I didn't hear you reading it. The description. Because they all have descriptions and flavor text.
Not.
Luna Nova
Oh!
Academy.
Hold on.
Fine, I'll read it.
Friendship games, one of the oldest traditions of the equestrian. In friendship games, where ponies, griffins, and other folk prepare in a number of sporting events.
Past that.
I didn't read these though. I don't generally open up that and read that part.
You're so mean. I'll deal with the training. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so then I'll start with exams with tensions growing abroad, or deliberate the efficacy of our foreign and internal policies to produce improvements of the utmost importance. Equestria cannot remain asleep against the approaching dangers. Celestia's School for Gifted Unicorns, Equestria's premier educational institution for magically gifted, has recently fallen on hard times. With some extra funding, we could renovate its facilities and increase the quality of education young unicorns will receive. This will certainly help to improve the research capabilities of our nation.
Slow down your speaking and you're jerking out on the microphone for some reason.
I heard you go a little robotic for a moment, but...
Yeah, you've been going robotic for a while now.
That might just be Discord.
Okay. But still, slow down the speaking. Sorry.
Summer
Sun Celebration! Ponies from all trots of life have gathered today in Camelot to witness the Summer Sun Celebration. Originally a holiday made to commemorate Princess Celestia's victory over the festering nightmare. Nowadays, it celebrates the longest day of the year, Princess Luna's return, and the magic of friendship. Not a sound could be heard as Princess climbed on. I lost my spot. Damn it! Slow down. Climbed on the raised dais, took a long gaze at the gathered ponies, and proceeded to raise the sun. The crowd watched in amazement as the grand display of the Alicorn's benevolence. Cheering continued long after the sun rose. Festivities continued for the remainder of the day, the spirit of Equestria resonating in the continued showing of respect to her traditions.
Life is good in Equestria.
You can do the Crystal Fair.
Crystal Fair. A celebration of Crystal Fair took place in Crystal City today. Ponies from all around the Crystal Empire gathered to sell their hoof-made goods, foodstuffs, and drinks, to chat and have fun together. Equestrian Crystal Empire's officials paid their visits to the fair. Artists, actors, and crystal folk musicians have performed at the event, and it ended with the Crystal Fair anthem sung by the crowd and fireworks in the night sky. A wonderful event.
A wonderful event.
So
yeah, I'm gonna say, as you can see, this game's got a lot. This mod has put a lot of effort into flavor text.
So the next part of this research, or the focus tree, Luna Nova Academy. With more funding and subsidies, the Luna Nova Academy will be able to fund more, bigger projects and contribute more to our national research development. Princess Luna will be undoubtedly happy to see more ponies attend her school.
Well, yeah. Well, everyone knows about Celestia's school, but no one knows about the Luna Academy.
Okay, so now that all of that is done, how are these fights been going? Stalemate still. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I can speed these up. I'm now training a batch of garrison regiments. Yeah. Just to keep the training going.
And I may or may not need to get more water at some point.
I'll slow down game if you want to do that. Just
no, I'm
center yourself over one of the fights.
Good for now. I just know that I may need to also use the bathroom when I go for water.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Which one is this? The Longswordian Governorate seems to be pushing back both sides. A Phthisian deal. An envoy from Phthisia recently arrived with news of a business opportunity. They wish for us to invest in their nation. with the hopes that it will help them with their economic troubles, and that we can profit from it once they recover.
Where are they? I can't find these. Which nation is it?
Grand Duchy of Phthisia.
And, oh, okay. Big orange blob. They're the one with coastal water access.
So we get...
Who did they pick? Grand Duke. Oh, that's up to you. You're the leader.
Yeah, we get an opinion of them, they get an opinion of us, plus 25 each. Or I can refuse and just get 15 political power.
You're the leader. You should make decisions based on what a Celestia would do.
Celestia isn't evil yet.
She's friendly.
So we're gaining that thought of them. Construction, is that yours?
Yep, that one is mine. So, Luna is now researching better tanks. Yes. Because we can. We're going to modernize our tanks to less shitty light tanks. Yes. Have you shown the pony model yet for the infantry?
Not
and the changelings, because we can actually see them right now.
Not explicitly, but let's go do that.
Stream. This mod's even got their own pony models too. Not much to them, but
so
still.
These are changeling units.
They're cute to look at. Simply none of the changelings are looking at us, and it annoys me.
Yeah, that's because they're not actively fighting in.
Oh, here's one that's kind of looking a little more towards us.
Yeah, that one is kind of close.
Don't you like how they have the Warschmott uniform of the German World War II? The helmet especially.
Yep.
And then look at our ponies and the crystal ponies.
Oh yeah, the crystal ponies have white hats.
And a lighter uniform. Makes sense for a winter-based country. And then ours, and pretty much most of the other models, uses the dark one. Oh, look, the Luna Academy.
Luna Nova Academy has received our subsidies. With that, they'll be able to open more places for gifted ponies in Equestria. Excellent! Increased research speed.
It makes him happy.
And then there's some sort of grand galloping gala.
Oh, yeah, congrats. We had the Grand Galloping Galas again. Woo!
So now we...
Luna Star Pony.
Now we go on to the public schools. More funding for public schools means smarter, better educated ponies, who could surely...
So our Princess Celestia has basically become a Princess Twilight. Ruling the nation.
Shh. When she became a political advisor, she actually took over Princess Celestia's mind. Shh.
We're going great. Luna Star.
Ponies.
We're just messing around, trying to create a civil war. I mean, bring peace to all the ponies in our land. Yes.
Yes. So there's more flavor here. We're going to help the common pony with the political schools. And then there was some Grand Galloping Gala thing, some kind of ball.
I think we know that. I think we all know that.
It happens.
Yes, it happened.
Cheers?
Oh, it's a cheers. Okay.
Cheers.
Zoom. Speed. Yes. It's still a thing, surprisingly.
How this game works? Well, as these other nations are failing to prove, you're supposed to take out your enemies and just paint your own color on their color.
It's a grand strategy game with a lot of in-depth mechanics behind the war, not the frontline battles. But in the end, it's all about map painting. You want to turn your entire map your color. If you can, or as much of it as possible, without being painted yourself.
And until we have a war over on our continent, it's much nicer just to sit here and watch these guys bicker about it.
Yeah, at least something's moving. They're fighting each other. Bunch of little civil wars going on over there. And I still don't have enough tanks. CmC, build me more tanks. Celestia, I don't have enough tanks.
A new Daring Do book.
Okay.
You read. I need to rest my throat about it.
After many months of anticipation, a key yearling has finally released Daring Do in the Forbidden City of the Clouds. Forbidden City of Clouds. The latest installment of the best-selling Daring Do adventure book series. It is the finale of the adventure trilogy, continuing where the last book, Daring Do and the Eternal Flower, concluded. It delivers on what it promises, featuring numerous exciting action scenes as Daring Do explores the invisible city of Serostia. Whatever. The conclusion of the book implies that Daring Do's adventure are far from over, and she will continue to search for magical artifacts. The book has sold thousands of copies on the first day, and Applewood movie producers have already inquired about film rights for the books. Got to check that out, y'all. Oh, yes, I failed. I should shut up.
Interesting that they call it an adventure trilogy, given what is now known in the actual show.
Books. Well, it might have been 3 books on one story there.
True.
So it could have been a trilogy on that one. But yeah. Yes, Lone Star, it is a bit hard. That's why 2 of us are playing the same nation right now. A little bit of technical junk in the background. And I'm doing all the production for him because he can't make decisions for shit.
I can make decisions, political decisions. I can make terrible political decisions.
Celestia, I need more tanks.
Yeah, well, at some point we need to actually look at the construction menu and see that we've only got one thing working, and once that's...
Yes, you're in charge of the construction.
Oh.
Yes, you're the boss. That's civilian affairs. I'm trying to work on military stuff.
59 civilian, and how many military?
We are currently only using 9 civilian factories. The other 50 are gone from the ponies being ponies, wanting all their consumer guns.
Right, so we need more civilian factories to,
We need more of everything. I think we need more civilian factories, maybe in Philadelphia or Manhattan. Maybe some military ones. Yeah, we need more military factories. I'm not producing enough. Give me more military factories.
What do you want first? Civilians or militaries? Do you want them built faster? Or do you just want them?
Luna wants more military factories.
And does it have to be in a city, or can I try to spread them out?
It's best to build them where the logistics are, the infrastructure is high. They'll build faster.
Right.
Start with that, and then...
Yeah, because I'm seeing that right next to Philadelphia, Divine, Amethyst Basin, and Rambling Rock Ridge have a couple of open slots, but there's not the...
Philadelphia has a plus 90 infrastructure, meaning plus 90% to the building speed, too.
Yeah, so let's get one of each in Philadelphia for now.
Yeah.
Manhattan is kind of overfilled.
It's full. Yeah, it's full.
Where else has good colors of this? Huh? Hoofington? How much space do you have, Hoofington? 2 of 5. Let's give you one of each.
How much longer? Okay, it says I have 66 days I'll be short on tanks yet. Oh my goodness. I'm producing tanks, and it's going to be done within a year finally. Even though
Pegasus is kind of full. Telltale and Van Hoover. Van Hoover's near full. Telltale. One of each. And Anchorage is on the border, and I don't really want to fight with that. Right in here has got some good means. But not very many things to do here.
No, I mean, you got enough to keep us going for a couple years.
Yeah.
Also, you're gonna have a pop-up in a week. Not your research is the big one.
Yeah, the researches are gonna be
A while yet. Yeah.
still a while off because I gave them most of a year kind of things. Ow! Leg!
But yes, we are still building up. Nothing is threatening Equestria right now. Wow, these wars are just going on over here.
Yeah. Ahead,
there
the public schools. We're slowly improving our system of public schools. Equestria needs better education. The princesses have been touring the country as well, giving passionate speeches about the joy of learning. Wisdom is power, my little ponies. More research speed. Now, to this Canterlot Center of Research. With a new, educated society and youth, Canterlot shall become the very center of education, research, and innovation. Equestria's best and brightest will flock towards Canterlot, making cooperation much easier, and will gain another research slot.
That one is yours.
I thought I had the top two.
Oh, you're getting it now. You're getting a third one. Well, if it ends up on bottom, I get picked from it. But then when the calco finishes it, it's your slot.
Yeah, that sounds good. Because
So I get to pick
it should be done in 70 days. Your calico should be done in 90 days.
Meaning your researches will be done first.
Oh.
So yeah, we wait to see what else happens in the world. There's a lot of civil wars are still going.
There's just these two.
That's pretty much all that's going. So, oh wait, no, there's a border skirmish going in over here, Northern Tribes.
What? Where? Oh.
Apparently they're fighting each other up there.
Okay.
They're doing a border skirmish, I believe it's, or something. They're fighting for a territory. It's not a full war, but it's a quiet way of grabbing territory through force.
Hello. A modest proposal. Celestia frowned, flipping through the reports of missing weapons shipments. She stared in surprise as Luna entered. Luna looked serious. Celestia, I've stayed behind the scenes since my return. I believe it is time for me to step up and take more responsibility. Celestia froze. Was Luna ready? Yes, of course, she thought, chiding her internal hesitation. That sounds wonderful, Luna. We were meant to rule together. Did you have something in mind? Luna nodded, her throat catching. The Thestrals. It isn't right. It isn't right, Tia. Living in the mountains, slaving in sweatshops, unwelcome in the cities? Celestia raised a hoof to object, but Luna continued. I know they don't even want to be equestrian, especially with all the unpleasantness after, well, you know. But they were my little ponies, and I failed them. Her voice dropped to a whisper. I failed them, Celestia. I need to make it right. Of course, it would be this, Celestia thought. The Bat Ponies had hardly been willing to rejoin Equestria after their princess was banished to the moon, and even after Luna's return they were suspicious. But the Bat Ponies weren't the real problem. It was equestrian ponies. A small horse is an easy prey at night, and something about bats seemed to instill fear and mistrust, even amongst the best of them. When Nightmare Moon rose, terrified ponies lynched bat ponies and drove them into the mountains. Over the centuries, their prejudice of the past grew, and bat ponies were mistrusted everywhere they went.
For this one, you gotta pick. You could do what I couldn't. Well, actually, what's the last one say?
Integrate bat ponies. I'm not sure that'd be wise. Luna will
What's the
attempt
one
her
you said?
reforms without Celestia. This could end well or badly. Yeah, that's what it says for both those bottom
Don't
two.
want to do the top one. The top one will not allow the Civil War.
Yeah, we want the Civil War, which means...
It's the other two. I'll let you choose, but as long as it's one of the bottom two.
I'm not sure that would be wise. Feels like it's better.
Hold on. Don't click. You didn't click right.
Not clicking. Hands off mouse.
Hard save. Done. Okay. Go ahead. I don't think I've ever clicked that one, so.
Okay. Click.
Go ahead. If there's more reading...
Luna's Fury!
Okay. If it's Luna saying something, then I can read it. You just gotta let me catch up in stream.
Yes, this is Luna's words.
Oh, you narrate, but I'll say words.
Luna purpled, and the stars in her mane grew into angry pinpricks.
How can you say that, Celestia? I failed them. You failed them too. You've done... What have you done in the millennia since... Sorry. I should read ahead of these lines before I do it. What have you done in your millennium for them but pretend they don't exist? I didn't come here to ask for your permission. I came to tell you my decision. I'll fix this problem, with or without your support.
Celestia winced as Luna slammed the door behind her. That could have gone better.
Okay, I have to wait for your stream to catch up because I don't get that pop up because I'm not the leader.
Yep.
So I have to look at your stream to read it.
And that
Well,
wasn't...
apparently, mean to Luna.
Hmm?
Why are you so... You were mean to Luna.
Yes.
Why are you so mean? Luna wants 4 tanks now for
Purposes?
For country reasons. Yes.
Hello. The princess's speech. The Candelot Auditorium began to slowly fill with journalists, nobles, and curious citizens. Luna stood backstage, steadying her nerves. This had seemed a lot easier in her head. Her stomach lurched, and her legs trembled. She tried to visualize her bat ponies. They needed her help. She took a breath, marched onto stage, and began to speak, nervously, haltingly, but not stopping, of the plight of the bat ponies and her planned reforms, laws, education, investments, administrative changes, but most importantly, a change in the hearts of the citizens of Equestria. Twilight had told her that good speeches have a memorable conclusion, so Luna made sure to save the best for last. Is it on screen for you?
And so, as these reforms come to pass, we shall welcome the Thestrals as the 4th official pony race of Equestria.
Luna sighed in relief. It was done.
Questions, any pony?
The room erupted in chaos.
So now we can play along, or you can just skip them entirely. But we're going to play along.
So, follow the reforms?
Yes.
More reading! Hello,
Yes.
Prog Alt Rocker. We are trying to... Questions. Yelling questions, noise, anger. Luna backed away from the podium, her legs threatening to give. She fell back on royal habits.
Silence!
The room fell quiet.
I will take some questions. Please raise your hooves. Yes, you.
Canterlot Chronicles, these reforms will surely be unpopular. Have you consulted with the public on this?
Well,
Philadelphia Inquirer, shouldn't we have a say on allowing new races into Equestria?
yes, but...
Canterlot News Network, does Celestia not support these reforms? Why isn't she here?
Well, that's not...
Luna began to panic.
Everyone! Of course I've asked everyone opinion, please move your mouse closer.
lost my mouse. Was there still?
Opinion. I wouldn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Everyone, of course, I value everyone's opinions. I wouldn't force you. We will have a referendum. Yes, a referendum. Thank you. No more questions, please.
Luna fled the room. A royal exit. Oh, the aftermath. Luna collapsed, sobbing. A referendum? What had she been thinking? And if she lost, she may be able to pass laws as she pleases, but not after agreeing to hold a referendum on the issue. She had hoped to give the Bat Ponies hope, but instead had only stolen it from them. She was weak. She needed strength. No, that was the old Luna. She took a deep breath and stood, calming herself. She needed the support of her fellow ponies. With cooperation and friendship, anything was possible. Recruit a team of supporters and activists is the one you said to take, yeah? Because the elements of harmonies will automatically do the things, right?
Well, they can prevent the war more. They can prevent the war.
Yeah, so let's get the supporters and activists.
Yeah.
Is there another pop-up? Are we good?
We're good for a little bit? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I can actually look at chat again. Where's the Royal Camelot catwalk at? I'm sorry. I don't have it. I can't do it that loud. I get people sleeping. But yes, now we get to fast forward for a little bit. Also, hi, Prog Alt Rocker. I cannot name for my life. There's a slight desync. I almost have enough tanks. It's amazing. Also, your research is about to pop.
Yes, we are trying to incite a civil war. A few civil wars. That's the goal of this. Go a little bit further to pop the other one.
No, just start looking for your first one.
It is 07.
Yes. Well, yeah, the goal of this run is we are trying to incite the Civil War because there's been a new update recently of the Civil War. So we want to see what that entails. Though I think the update was focused on the minor factions, and CmC doesn't want to play the minor factions. He wants to play Equestria. So I'm gonna beat the shit out of him during the Civil War. Yes.
You're doing the armor. Infantry is up to date.
But yeah, with that choice of recruiting, we decided not to do a Celestia because we are purposely trying to summon evil.
Yes. I don't know what would be a good grab.
You're the leader, pick something.
Sure, let's grab these other planes. And then this one, can't do that until 09.
Radios would help. Radios are actually very important.
For the reinforce rate?
Yes. They're extremely important.
Alright, that's it.
And we probably won't even get them now that we realize it. Oh boy.
Ow.
Zooming forward. Zooming forward. And an event.
A new generation. The Cancelot bureaucracy sprang into action. A campaign activist was not a common request for an absolute monarch, but they knew how to find the right pony for the right job. Within days, Luna was introduced...
Microphone. Cutting out a lot again.
Ah. Should I just read that entire thing again?
Just keep going where you were.
Within days, Luna was introduced to a team of Bat Pony sympathizers and experienced organizers, including a PR firm from kindly provide
okay. Get over.
Provided this by the sympathetic mayor of Manhattan. They moved rapidly, planning volunteer recruitment, key messaging, rallies, and advertising campaigns. Luna's anxieties eased. These ponies understood this new world. They knew how to transform will into power. But it was the activists who most transfixed Luna. They looked at her with awe and spoke passionately of their desire for change, whether motivated by abstract principle or personal experience. They believed in themselves, not because they knew it would work, but because every change must begin with hope. Luna felt suddenly ashamed of her despair after her speech. These ponies had no great magic powers, no divine right to rule, yet believed in themselves with nothing but a kind heart and a goal. Luna would follow their example. We can do this, can't we?
I don't know if there's a pop-up, so I'm waiting for you to say something.
That one's good. Why do I have a decision available? New, region-wide industrial integration. That just adds a building slot?
Yeah, you can turn that off.
Yeah.
That's not important anytime soon.
Hey,
yeah, now
that border skirmish moved up a bit.
It's a new one.
Oh.
Guess what? Oh, this one's gonna be mine.
Yes.
Research slot. Okay.
Oh.
We need support weapons. Definitely. Okay. There, you got your research slot. Now what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Go for the other one, or try this time?
The other one goes down the buffalo line. Do we want to deal with the buffalo?
You can give it a shot now. I see that the buffalo has gone harmony, which will make it more favorable.
Alright. We'll deal with the
We're gonna go
buffalo.
with the buffalo.
Yeah.
Classifications of the Royal British Navy work for Equestria 2. Yeah, Equestrian units are basically using British equipment. If we go to production, most of the equipment there is British. It's like the tank, the rifles. Well, actually, they renamed the tanks and all that, but the pictures are obviously British, especially if you look at the research tree. You'll notice the Churchill a little farther down, even though it's named the Celestia. The Dart is the, I cannot name it offhand, but I know the Riptide is definitely the Cromwell tank. CmC's favorite tank in Company of Heroes.
Is
So,
the,
yeah.
the dart basically the the anti-infantry one that I generally use?
No. The Dart's, it was used a lot during the Africa campaign, World War II. It's a fast little light tank. It is a really fast tank, made for desert warfare.
Fast little light tank. The Valentine?
That's not one. You don't see it in Company of Heroes.
Okay.
You don't see it in Company of Heroes. Winter Moon? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hi, strange dream. You can read the Winter Moon.
A recent innovation proposed by Princess Twilight Sparkle, the Winter Moon celebration is a new holiday aimed to spread the awareness of Princess Luna and her wonderful night. The princess has chosen the Holster event in Manhattan, known for its ponies that never sleep. To her surprise, the response was larger than expected. Ponies all over Equestria wishing to see the mysterious Diarch. Flustered by the kindness shown, Princess Luna thanked all of them for attending, and wished unity and friendship in the coming harsh winter moons. As the princess worked her magic, the ponies were awed at the night sky. Beauty becoming all the more apparent, with constellations showing in full view, and the light of the moon showering the crowd. Revelry continued late into the night, and the princess herself was seen mingling with the ordinary ponies as well.
Princess Luna has her charms. A strange dream. Misty Knight often dreamed of friendship, of purpose, excitement, everything missing from her daily life. But today, her dream was different. She sat outside the city at night watching the stars. The stars suddenly flickered. As something flew towards her, she shrieked. and backed away as a large, inky black alicorn faced her. Absolute terror filled her as Nightmare Moon stood in front of her, the ancient monster of Luna's corruption.
Oh, Nightmare Moon.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can actually try something. Misty Night. I can't. I don't have a good voice range. Misty Night, I have need of you. Nightmare Moon.
Nightmare Moon lilted. The voice was strangely compelling as she stared into Nightmare's slitted pupils, losing herself in the infinite abyss of the night. Misty relaxed, wondering why she was so frightened of Luna. Luna sometimes visited the dreams of ponies, and her eyes were so beautiful.
I have need of you, Misty. I need heroes, disciples like yourself.
Misty's heart leapt. A disciple of the princess? A hero? She would do anything for Luna, but had she forgotten something? She tried to remember. Luna moved closer.
Look at me, Misty, and listen to my voice. You must remember my instructions.
The next evening, Misty slipped out of her house, heading for a nearby military base or an old castle on the city outskirts.
Let's see what the pop-ups say, but I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. Or did you not have your mouse over them?
This will significantly increase militant support for Luna, but will be catastrophic if discovered. And the outskirts says nothing.
Let's do the military base.
You're-
I did a hard save, just in case we fuck up everything.
You just want Nightmare Moon to be military powerful when we have to fight her.
This one actually doesn't deal directly with Nightmare.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's the Eerie.
The Erie's gone to Civil War.
Hi there, Eerie and Eerie. We're gonna go ignore them. Misty followed Luna's instructions. Approaching the rendezvous, she found several guns pointed at her, but didn't flinch. She was Luna's disciple now. Instead, she spoke. "It's dark out, isn't it?" They relaxed, rifles lowering. "Don't surprise us like that. A few ponies and a bat pony. Despite the night, a few ponies and a bat pony. Despite the night, their eyes gleamed with determination. Pony or bat pony, these ponies served Luna just as she did. Welcome, rookie. Luna needs our help. Here's the plan." An hour later, 3 trucks rumbled down the road, approaching the gate to the base. Misty rolled down the window as spotlights lit her face and a guard approached. "I'm here for the Moonly Las Pegasus delivery." Moonly. The guard frowned.
I thought that wasn't coming until morning. What's the password?
36 Charlie November, she replied. The guard paused.
That's one of the old Royal Camelot passwords.
In the back, her friends readied their guns. The guard tutted at her.
With the recent thefts, we're shifting to local codes. Remember that next time, okay?
She relaxed as they waved them through. They would take these weapons, distribute them to Luna's friends, and they would train. The disciples of Luna would be ready. I finally found my purpose.
Boom.
Okay, now I recall which of the things in the main big fight is going to be that. Hi, microphone, get out of my nose.
Okay, pushing things forward now that we got a third war to watch. The border skirmish ended up top again. The Eries are trying to take each other.
Aren't they actually fighting? Because they just generally do one fight at a time. They are moving around. Well, did they actually do an encirclement, or?
Uh-oh.
The Second Aquilian Revolution. The kingdoms
I can read this.
Okay.
The Kingdom of Aquila, for the second time in recent history, is embroiled in revolutionary turmoil, the so-called Second Achillean Revolution. Republican and communist supporters have managed to quickly overwhelm, apprehend, or eliminate loyalist forces in several regions, throwing the country into chaos. The Republic is fiercely opposed by the monarchist supporters, who have sworn to destroy the revolutionary spirit once and for all. The Republic braces itself for the coming storm, ready to defend their ideals and values to the death. Questions for you.
Oh, the Republic has returned. And then there's 4 pop-ups. So that was the...
This region here.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Going nuts.
Which one's the second Aquilan Republic?
It says Aquilan Republic.
Okay, with West Keep.
Aquila's, they're at war with the people to the north, south, pretty much everyone bordering Aquila is at war with them.
Ryla, right there. Vinovia, which is right there. West Keep is that capital there. And the Barony, which is down there.
Big war. Uh-oh. Someone's gonna try something. Don't plant a bomb in Princess Luna's... No, don't be mean to her.
What?
Prague Alt-Rocker's gonna do something. I'm slowing down. That is now your research.
Yes, my research slot. We are in 08. So jump back to the engineering and industry tab, see what we can do. Grab that one. 80 days to the radio.
Only -4 now. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Try something better. Do you need more time? Or you got something?
Hello, the campaign continues.
Oh, shoot. Okay, back to reading. Post reading.
Luna stood in front of the Manhattan City Hall, nervous but determined. Ponies waved banners and cheered as her organizers carefully choreographed lifting music for effect. Luna focused on her anger.
Microphone.
Luna focused on her anger. It helped squash the nervousness.
Today, a fat pony slaves in a factory, bullied and underpaid. As we stand and enjoy the life they've made possible. Equestria, is this friendship?
No! The crowd yelled.
Today, a fat mother... Today, a fat pony mother cries. Her sick foal unable to access the same health care that every pony here takes for granted. Equestria, is this friendship?
No! The crowd yelled.
Shut up, Eries.
Yeah.
Today, that pony... Oh, yeah, I gotta wait for pop going on your screen. A bad pony invited to come to this very rally was blamed and beaten for a crime just because she was in the neighborhood.
The crowd gasped as organizers helped a young bat pony mare limp onto the stage, bandaged in purple. Luna paused, allowing it to sink in as the team had planned.
Equestria, is this friendship?
No! The crowd thundered with the same fury that coursed through Luna. It had to be directed.
I stand before you and ask your aid, not as a princess, but as a pony. I once made the mistake of commanding friendship. Friendship is freely chosen. It cannot be ordered. I need your help, Manhattan. Will you help me? I ask every pony to join me with me, and...
This will significantly increase the militant support for Luna, but will be catastrophic if discovered.
What's the other one?
The other one says nothing.
Fight those who dare call this friendship.
We're going with fight instead of showing the true meaning of friendship.
Yes.
The Manhattan Project. Flowing current shared Luna's flurry as he left the speech. The progressive pony... Did I move it away?
No, it's fury, not flurry.
Oh. As
Luna's
shared Luna's fury as he left the speech. The progressive ponies of Manhattan were always filled with new ideas and new energy. How could they do nothing in the face of such injustice? He headed for his regular drinking spot, a small pub where his Equestrian, Equality, Emancipation, and Education activist group had weekly meetups. The building... The building overflowed with ponies and righteous rage. Flowing Current worked to keep it all organized, matching ponies to tasks that would suit their special talents, donors who could make money talk, workers who could evangelize to their colleagues, writers to churn out editorials, students working evenings, musicians publishing songs. But it wasn't enough. Soon the talk became aggressive. One pony, their eyes glowing with a strange determination, spoke of emulating survivalists who armed for disaster. Others suggested vigilante groups targeting racists. Some began denouncing Celestia. What had she done for a millennium about the problem? Why wasn't she supporting Luna? Current flowed with the rage, directing and organizing it with precision. He wished he had more time to give, but he had his job at the power station. Instead, he worked long into the night. Once Luna had mourned that ponies slept through her beautiful night, but in the city that never slept, Luna had many friends. We must work for a better world.
I like how that Applejack Rose the Riveter picture.
Oh hey, we have enough political power to get another thing.
Nope, we gotta let it go forward a little bit.
Political advisors?
Oh, you could if you want. Yeah, I might as well buy one.
Subversive activities. Improve relations.
Excuse me.
Construction speeds. Filthy riches. Trade deals. Infrastructure construction speeds.
You can always pick who looks cutest, too. Okay, back looking at...
Well, then we're going with Raven Inkwell for that political power gain. I mean, come on. Raven Inkwell's got to be cuter than Coco Pamel, right?
She is cute.
And I'm hearing a slight sound in my background, so I need to check something.
Slow down game. Got a little time before the Buffalo War, so... Chad, how are you all doing today? Sorry for the quietness right now, but, well... There's a lot of reading this early on. There's a lot of little events popping up. And yeah, we're in the middle of a build-up. I actually have enough tanks. I might be able to start training tank divisions. Ooh. Do I start training tanks? Do I even dare?
That would be dangerous, I would think.
Are you back? What happened in the back room?
I apparently left a Twitch page open and they raided someone else.
Okay, that means I can speed it up. Okay. Vasily Pachenko elected as General Secretary. This morning, Vasily Pachenko, I actually can't say his full last name, I'll just say Pachenko, was sworn in as the General Secretary of Stalingrad Communist Party in a short ceremony held in the Supreme Soviet. The former Prime Minister is a staunch believer in socialist ideas and expected to continue the current collectivist policies. Interesting. Okay, Vasily. Oh.
Longsword.
Ooh, one of those civil wars actually achieved something.
part of it, though. Not all of it.
They managed to take over the pony section, I think.
Yeah, because now this whole side is taking on that little bit. These guys are still at it from the start of the game. And the Equestrian Republic is getting crushed, it looks like.
Equestrian Republic?
Meanwhile, in the mountains, evening fell across the land as bat ponies huddled eagerly around the village radio. Squeaking curiously as Luna's voice carried through the air. Is this friendship? No! Flapping their tiny wings, Night Blossom hopped around excitedly. Mama, Mama, Princess is talking about us! Dusk Horizons nodded patiently. Yes.
Yes, she is.
Why do other ponies hate us? Why is Luna helping us? Dusk Horizons sighed.
Over 1,000 years ago, Luna was our princess. She lived at night as we do, and made the night wonderful. She loved us, and we loved her. We didn't tell her. We complained about the other ponies instead, about how mean they were. They didn't like our night, or our bat wings, and Luna grew lonely and sad, because we failed her. She transformed into Nightmare Moon for a long time, becoming angry and evil. The ponies got very scared of the night after, and chased us into the mountains.
Night Blossom's face scrunched up, considering this. We should help Luna then. I want to go see the princess. She continued to bounce and squeak at the notion, making short, gliding hops. Soon, Dusk thought, she would be able to properly fly at night. The door opened, and a somber-looking bat pony entered. He dumped his pack and rifle at the door, collapsing into a couch.
How did the meeting go, Silent? What did the clans decide to do about Luna?
Dusk asked. Silent Peaks nodded. We decided to mobilize clan for action, more militant support, or support Luna behind the scenes. Nothing on the highlight.
That one I'm not sure if we want to keep piling on.
Yeah.
You can always mobilize the clans. Unless you want to put me down, then you can just support Luna behind the scenes. I guess I gotta give you a chance.
Yeah.
During the Civil War. So which one you clicked?
But I think I do want to just have fun with this, so let's get more military action there.
Oh wait, you mobilized the clans for action?
Yes.
You should have read that out loud. Well, looking at the screen.
Silent Peaks nodded. We decided to mobilize the clans for actions. Groups will be moving into cities to help with Luna's rallies. Some of us will be guarding the others. He glanced to his rifle, me included. And some of us will be preparing for the worst. Dusk flinched.
Is it really that bad?
Something is wrong, Dusk. Some of our ponies are having dreams of Luna, but she seems off. We think she's in trouble. Pony groups in the cities have been working to funnel us weapons, modern equestrian models. If there's trouble, we'll be ready. Night Blossom began to demand her attention. You're helping Luna? Can we go to the city? I want to see her. Silent considered.
You're Silent. I'm Blossom.
Even they wouldn't hurt a foal, and it would be good for you to meet our princess. Yes, you can go with your mother. Night Blossom leapt into light, making another attempt at flight, knocking over a chair in the process. Luna! 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 She turned back. Silent turned back, Dust. We can't fail her again. We've paid for our mistake for 1,000 years. Never again. Throughout the nights, kneeing ease rang. The bat ponies readied, for better or worse. It will be different this time. And isn't that little art cute?
It is. like a Civil War pony.
Toa, your cat's not supposed to do that. Okay, it looks like nothing's popping up.
Also, you having a lot of issues with your microphone. Find that right spot.
I notice it a lot with you more than anyone else.
I pay attention.
Yeah. Well, and I tend to move it about as I do because it's just sitting around my neck rather than with the earpieces on my ears because these headphones, that earpieces don't work.
Ooh, that's annoying. Oh, mine's thrown my neck too.
Well,
I think it picks up equally.
That's the big problem that I generally have with headsets is that I will lose one ear and not have a.
Ears are at it again.
That their white piece ended.
Yep, they're at it again. Aquila is suffering. Sheesh.
Yeah.
They also making pushes.
Oh hey, the buffalo.
What's gonna happen? Oh, we might have to let it sit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we got 10 days before. So let's let it go. Because if you read
buffalo
off what the buffalo
problem.
thing was, you did not read the flavor text first, did you?
For too long, we have ignored the buffalo question. While we've maintained peace with them for the settlement of Appaloosa, it is not a permanent solution. We must settle this at once. So, the buffalo problem. We are ready to send the official appeal of ponies and buffalo friendship to the buffalo state. This will improve our relations with them, and we will probably be hope for later cooperation and understanding. However, some of our military minds are suggesting another variant of the situation. Unleash the Equestrian war machine and quickly destroy the independent buffalo state in a lightning war. They suggest that this will improve our military situation overall and will provide experience for our troops, which may be useful in the near future. What shall we do?
Do you want to be peaceful or do you want to go to war? Not a major war, so it won't help with other events.
I think we want to just go with peaceful in this one, get it out of the way.
Yeah. I think you'll succeed, too.
And I can't do that issue until they accept friendship. So...
Just give it time. I mean, we still haven't passed the focus yet.
Waiting for the
Limit.
day to pass there.
3 out of 10 days, yeah. So yeah, we gotta wait for the response.
Buffalo Chieftain accepts our friendship. Negotiations with the Buffalo Chiefs took a whole day. However, Chiefess Strongheart manages to persuade them to accept our friendship and cooperation. Buffalo and ponies stand united. Great!
Cool.
Now we resolve the issues with Buffalo. Friends are stronger together, and this goes for us and the Buffaloes as well. We shall invite them to join our nation. However, additional spending might need to be made in order to support the newly acquired state.
Wait, are they already planning on taking the states?
What?
Just trying to figure out what's going on here.
No, that said that there might funding might need to happen to help them along.
That's just, yeah, of course. Okay, so we have to get some... Oh, what? Is it more Luna?
More Luna.
Okay.
Oh, no, this is a Celestia picture. Terrorist network discovered. Luna hummed cheerfully as she applied a wax seal to her note. Working late into the morning, the reform campaign was difficult but fulfilling. She had been sleeping much better recently as well. The doors burst open burst open and Canterlot guards rushed in, and Celestia behind them. Luna rose in shock, finding herself facing a dozen rifles. Celestia, tears streaming down her face, hurled a crate into the room. It broke open, rifles and ammunition clattering across the floor. A group of terrorists were discovered in a raid last night. They had stolen Equestria weapons and used Canterlot codes to get by them. Royal codes, Celestia shouted. When asked, they all said the same thing. You had instructed them. Luna gasped in shock.
Sister, I would never.
Luna trailed off. Or would she? She recalled her recent restful sleep. Celestia's face hardened, even as it shone with tears. Maybe not, but we cannot risk the return of Nightmare Moon. You will be detained until we can discover what has happened here. Unnoticed, a guard slipped away. Luna's dreams had prepared him for this possibility. The press, the people must know. Celestia, Bat-Hater, had fabricated a national security crisis to detain Luna and end the reform campaign. The news spread like wildfire. And we get another event! The Bat Ponies take flight.
Oh boy. Watch along.
Waiting.
Might take a day. Because the news takes a little time to get around. How about now?
Oh, there it is. The Bat Ponies take flight. Screams
happens like
filled
7 in the morning.
filled the sky as tens of thousands of Bat Ponies took to the air. A millennium ago, they had failed Luna in her time of need, and she had twisted into Nightmare Noon. Now she had been imprisoned and needed their help. They would not fail her again. From coast to coast, major cities swelled with crowds never before witnessed in equestrian history, as Bat Ponies marched in protest, chanting, blocking government offices, and screeching in anger. A year ago, ponies would have looked on, fearfully, and many still did, but some stepped out, marching in solidarity. In Canterlot, large crowds grew at the Canterlot Palace gates, as guards nervously looked on. Let's get this investigation finished quickly.
I don't even know what this path is, so this is new to me.
And it's at another event, so gonna focus the screen over on Equestria as we wait for this one to pop up.
Yeah, we want to pay attention to Equestria now, not the stuff over there. I take another day. Oh, it happened at night. It actually went off at night.
The nation marches. The situation at Canterlot had become a stalemate. Crowds camped outside of the palace whilst the gates stood barred. Or it had, only moments ago. The guard captain peered over the wall as the gates groaned open. What? How? The crowd cheered, flooding through the open doors. The guard captain trembled as he remembered the past horrors. It was happening again. Just like the changeling invasions. No, no, he screamed, for his wireless shrieking. They'll kill us all. Open fire. And then the screaming began. Transfixed ponies huddled around their radio sets in horror as machine guns, installed to prevent another invasion, rang out, the cries of the dying carrying across their tiny speakers. As many ponies knew, even with their ancient prejudices, they knew this was not harmony. This was not friendship. And across Equestria, they poured onto the streets, marching united against barbarity. This is nightmare.
This is a nightmare. Oh, the return of Nightmare Moon.
Yes. Return of Nightmare Moon, and we're about to crack, aren't we?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a full, yeah, this route is catching me off guard. It's probably going to happen at night.
The Return of Nightmare Moon. Celestia and Twilight stood sadly as Luna sat weeping on the floor of her cell. It had been her all along. Nightmare Moon crept into Luna's subconscious and raised an army whilst Luna slept.
Sister, Twilight, please do whatever it takes. I can't bear to cause any more suffering.
Twilight nodded. It's not your fault. We will assemble the elements, draw Nightmare Moon out, and drive her from your mind once and for all. Everything can go back to normal. Then the sounds of gunfire and the cries of dying carried from the outside. Twilight and Celestia froze in horror as Luna began to tremble.
Who's this?
This is Luna.
Okay, Luna. What have I done? What have I done?
She lunged towards Celestia, pleading.
Please, help me. Help me.
Celestia backed away, overwhelmed. She had failed Luna again. Luna's sobs became racking coughs, and then she began to laugh and laugh. She grew, swirling with energy as her pupils narrowed and coat blackened. Nightmare Moon, with a blast to her horn, she blew open the back wall and took flight, fleeing the castle. Outside, the crowd cheered. Luna was free. Bat ponies rushed to block pursuing Pegasi, guarding Luna's escape. You fools. That's not Luna. The princess's speech.
Just to torture you. Oh, it might be a Luna's speech. Shit. And now I gotta stick to the Nightmare Moon voice. I gotta figure out the Nightmare Moon voice. It'll be at midnight.
A crack of midnight.
Probably. Of course, the buffaloes go to war on themselves?
Yes!
Fuck. Oh, wow. Daughter's going up against father.
What?
Yeah, that's the Civil War. Little Heart's going up against the buffalo. Chieftain Thunderhooves.
Huh. Okay.
I was not expecting that one.
The princess's
There it
speech.
2 in the morning.
The Equestrian army, already on high alert, swung into action as broadcast warned of the return of Nightmare Moon. But it wasn't enough. Manhattan was the first to fall silent as it was swarmed by angry crowds and brainwashed sleeper agents. When the broadcast towers resumed, a princess addressed the nations.
Ponies of Equestria. A millennium ago, I committed a great wrong and was banished to the moon by Celestia, who worked to return and restore my own self. In doing so, she saved me, I owe her a great debt. It is with great sadness that I must now repay this debt. Celestia, frightened of bat ponies and imagined threats, has gone mad. She imprisoned me and massacred the protesting crowds of Cantala. No longer the kindly sister I once knew. She has become a cruel monster of flame and rage. From Manhattan, I work to defeat my sister and end her madness, just as she did for me so long ago. I call all harmony-loving ponies, be they Earth, Pegasus, Unicorn, or Bat Pony, to join me in protecting our nation and restoring harmony.
She organized all this using dreams?
I really like the picture of what they did with the hair. This one.
Oh yeah, that is a pretty picture.
Okay.
Not point cracking yet.
It's happening. Probably next turn, but it's happening.
Yeah.
So what's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna have to do a hard save and we'll have to reload and take different nations. Unless it actually gives me an option. We'll see. So yeah, it might get complicated. I did do a hard save at that last one where you click military support. So if we don't like what happens,
Hey!
it got canceled.
What?
It got canceled because there's a civil war.
Oh. Civil War. Get that out of
Okay, so
Chaos of Massacre and
get a
Canterlot, Princess Luna's flight to Manhattan, Equestria's eruption conflict, Celestia, usually one to lead and inspire opponents, has apparently recluded herself to mourn, leaving the Loyalist administration to speak on her behalf and warn of Nightmare Moon's return. Luna assails to airwaves, warning that Princess Celestia has transformed to a twisted mare of flame and calling on harmonists and supporters of Bat Pony equality to aid her. Equestria and her vassals are divided. Shall we support Celestia or Luna, or perhaps manage her vassals during these trying times?
I don't have that option, so you pick one or the other, and I'm gonna have to do a save, and we'll have to reload. Because this is where we split our paths. Pick Celestia, and I think it'll be a little easier on you.
Pick Celestia?
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna reset everything. We'll find out.
I've clicked Celestia.
We're on pause. Okay, there's the
Lunar Empire changes their diplomatic state with us, declare war. Equestrian State changes their diplomatic status with us, declare war.
That's an interesting section of Lunar Empire I was not expecting.
Down by the buffalo?
Yes. Okay. So, Equestria, you still get your divisions. Lucky you.
Where are they?
And they're still training. Oh. You still get the 4 divisions in training. I don't know about the rest. I don't know what's going on. But now, I'm doing a hard save. This one's gonna get an aim.
Ponies at the ready.
Save. And now, so I can go my path. Exit the menu, please. Please bear with us as we deal with technical issues, as now we are separating. If you don't know already, yeet.
Commander's gonna try and just defeat me and crush me.
Well, I'm gonna play nice, but yes. Gonna beat on you. Okay, did you leave?
Yes.
Quits. Just wait, calm down. I gotta start it up again.
No. No. I'm just gonna refresh.
Load. Civil War. It's to be up. Okay.
Refresh. That one. Join. Password. Join. So a lot of things needed addressing, I saw there.
Now we're both going to be reading separate things. So, whoever's around in chat, who do you think's going to win? Celestia or Nightmare Moon? Or is it going to get worse? Who thinks our Civil War is going to get worse? I don't think it will.
I don't recall how we get the other set of
time. Okay, it starts so I can figure out what the hell's going on. I have to do everything from scratch. It's going to be paused for a while.
So
you get time to figure out everything.
I can't go down that line, so that was annoying.
That territory is dead territory. Okay.
This stuff I actually get can't do anything, so let's...
Ooh. Yeah, you gotta figure out how many divisions you got, because apparently I got 48. Wow.
Yeah,
I did not expect to have this many divisions.
Start that one.
Field Marshal Speck and Field Marshal Ekris von Sanguinus.
I have an unassigned division. But I don't know where my other divisions actually are, because I apparently have 29 that are at Las Pegasus moving up to Vancouver.
There was a defensive. You got to reset the orders, too.
I don't see orders.
It's a garrison order.
Oh.
So just delete it and start over. You know, right-click on the delete button. I am gotta figure out what I got. 4 armies.
Ready to do our part.
Oh, it's one of yours. Okay.
Yeah, it's my old order.
Delete all orders. And then where should I put them on the line?
That's up to you to figure out, because I'm now your enemy. Right now I'm trying to organize my armies and all my production and construction and everything. Oh, okay, but
And
that doesn't help me.
stop training for now.
Wow, her tree's big.
Our lands must be preserved.
Okay, well, first things first. Yes.
Answering the call.
I'm behind on research too. I only have 3 slots. Do you still have 4 research slots?
Ready to do our part.
Hold on, I'm adjusting things there.
Yep. You don't have to answer
Uh,
anything.
research. I still have 4 slots.
You lucky bastard. That's all I'm gonna say.
National economy has great potential. However, right now it's focused on providing goods and services for components.
Yeah, for sure.
That being said, it might be prudent to start focusing on the defense.
Okay. Oh wow, that's just
Christian
pure
economy
luck.
has great potential.
All my army colors match the pony's eye color.
Okay, yeah, this is to change economic focus so that we can more focus on war and stuff and get the civilian factories doing more useful things.
Yeah, you're gonna need that. Eventually.
So the others consider introducing conscription, which I'm going to ignore for a little bit. Low pony power, we are at war. Unassigned divisions, plain things, available war goal.
Wait, you got a war goal?
Available war goal against you.
Or we're already at war? Okay, you guys.
I think it's
Just
yeah. It yeah. Those are puppets. Yeah, no. It just jumps to the diplomacy screen and doesn't say anything useful there.
you're already at war, so it's not something to worry
Ready to do
about.
our part.
Ignore that one.
Answering the call.
I
How do I
believe.
hold a gun with hooves? Ready to do our part. Answering the call.
Now we line up and square off against each other. But if I hold, well, we don't know if your vassals are gonna do anything yet.
Magic makes
I'm
us
hoping
strong.
not.
I'm totally confused as to where you all are.
Ponies at the ready.
Well, first, all you can really do is draw the lines.
Not
Ready to
that.
do our part. Either snow
I've got
nor wind
unassigned
stops.
divisions that aren't appearing on my map.
Click.
Magic makes us
Are you
strong.
clicking on the red head to get their attention,
Ready to
or
do our
on the?
part.
I'm not seeing the little pony
Ready to do
icons
our
that walk
part.
around.
Just throw them in an army, assign them to the line, and they
At the
might
ready.
show up. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Magic makes us strong. to our pass.
Once we actually start playing, stuff will start showing up. But until then, you gotta wait.
Volunteer division.
Answering the call.
They all seem to be named volunteer division.
Our lambs must be preserved.
They might just be
Our lambs
volunteers.
must be preserved.
I'm trying to figure what.
There it goes. Wow. Okay.
Neither snow nor rain can stop us.
Okay, what's the difference between this division and my current division? My current division's got a little more strength to it. That one uses artillery.
Ponies at the ready.
Ooh, that armor is better. It duplicated all my freaking stuff over here, so I'm trying to figure out what is what. Oh, I have an air wing? Hey, I have the Shadow Bolts. Cool.
Yes, I apparently have some things in Canterlot available.
Okay, logistics. I don't even have tanks. Oh boy. Oh, production. Ooh, God. Egad. Egad. I got a lot of work to do. Egad. Need that, I need that. Am I literally getting nothing for resources?
That should be good.
Okay. I think I'm starting to figure out my entire everything situation, maybe. How are you doing on your end?
I found
I'm
that
starting
I
from
had
s-
some
I'm going from scratch.
planes that needed to be assigned, and I assigned them.
Yeah, lucky you have planes in production, thanks to me. Yeah, I didn't do anything with the planes.
Oh, hey. Night Queen. And Pilot Ace Wonderbolt Squadron.
Yeah, I got the Shadow Ball Squadron.
Yeah, but the Pilot Ace named Wonderbolts?
It means you have a group called the Wonderbolts who are your ace. They work together, so they're considered one.
Yeah.
Get over it, I got the Shadow Balls.
Ponies at the ready.
Don't nitpick like that. Just makes everything worse for yourself. But yes, I think I have planes in reserve? I have. Well, I actually got some of the planes.
How do I hold a gun with hooves?
Nitpick. Okay.
Our lambs must be preserved.
Okay. I think I'm ready to let it go slow. Only.
Yes.
Are you ready for slow go?
Yes, that should be good.
So yes, okay. Slow go. Some of your divisions should start popping up. Hopefully. Now that that went away, that word will probably go away soon.
Okay, hello, other things.
Hello, random pocket trapped behind my line. Equestrian Civil War. You got the same one? Yes,
Yep.
you do. Equestria has erupted into chaos after a series of events rocked a previously placid, and peaceful nation. Princess Luna, having led a reform effort for Bat Pony rights, was placed under arrest by Princess Celestia for links to terrorist groups. Civilian protesters attempting to aim Luna were massacred. Princess Luna escaped to Manhattan into confusion. Princess Luna claims that Celestia's gone mad and has become a savage mare of flame. Princess Celestia claims that Luna has once again transformed into a twisted mare of darkness, nightmare moon. With neither side backing down, civil war has erupted, splitting the continent into two. The night shall reign.
How did everything go so wrong?
Yes. What am I missing?
Okay, so that's what happened. There were units up there. They needed to regather themselves because they got put into exile, which is why they were up in the Crystal City.
And now they're redeploying.
Yes.
Whoa, pause. What? That fast? Oh, you fucker. Cancel my build orders. Fuck you, game. Alright. Yes. Does that mean I have resources now? Yes, I actually have resources now, so my production's now fixed. Okay, now that everything's progressed a little bit, now everything should be starting to do things.
Ready to do our parts.
So now you gotta do things. Now we have to take each other out, somehow. Why are all my Thestral divisions so undermanned? Infantry equipment. Whoa, okay. Delete a whole division. Does that help?
Oh.
Now I have an exile division. Why? Okay.
Hates you?
Oh. Stalingrad just ate some of my territory.
Okay.
Because Stalingrad.
Fun.
Because it was their chance to gobble territory. So.
Stalingrad creeps south. In textbook stasis, Stalingrad military doctrine. The original breakaway nation from Equestria deployed their military into the deployed their military to the south and into the territory
Of the newly formed Lunar Empire. What positions Nightmare Moon's military were able to hastily erect in the chaos of the ongoing civil war
Ponies at the
quickly
ready.
slipped away, troops fleeing in their wake. Nightmare Moon was unable to be reached for comment, but Gensek Vasily Pachu was quoted as saying that morning's events were a natural consequence of a equestrian alicornacy. Despite both sides saying that they did not wish to escalate the conflict at the current time, it is undoubtable that this will lead to conflicts in the future. I will deal with them soon enough.
Yeah, same thing here. Go away, Erie!
Yes. They signed 2 white peace truces. so that one uses only. This one's set up for artillery pods. Does not have.
Answering the call.
Trade 1. Low priority. Okay. Oh, damn it. You escaped.
Yes. I saw him,
I was
so I
hoping you would have noticed it.
deliberately got him out of there.
And that was just a natural thing. For some reason, one of your units was still in Dodge City. And now the map painting begins. If we decide to throw us at each other.
I'm waiting for things to try and find lines because everything was so far away.
Same situation.
Ready to do our parts.
Definitely the same problem with me right now.
Answering the call.
Oh, right.
At the ready.
I got the visions that'll probably get wiped out instantly.
There we go. Now we can see which of these are where on the line or where they're supposed to go on the line.
No rain can stop us.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Decision
Oh boy.
available that I can click?
Are you air me? You are fighting me, dear.
Ready to do our parts.
No, it's just fighters. I don't care. Actually, maybe I do. Like, where is the air wing that's supposed to be supporting? Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Rarity
Rare-
captured!
As if the is the same? Yes, it is. As if the outbreak of civil war weren't bad enough, reports have reached us that Rarity, one of the wielders of the Elements of Harmony, was captured in Manhattan during the uprising of Nightmare Moon's forces. She had been visiting to help manage her clothing brand and market this season line of the fashion, but was unable to escape after the season was thrown into chaos. Without the ability to wield all 6 elements of harmony, a direct strike against Nightmare Moon is impossible, leaving our only alternative bloody military conflict.
From bad to worse.
No more rainbow lasers.
What?
That's what mine says. No more rainbow. I like the
Hello. Go away, you.
The Republic's actually starting to win.
Vancouver Commune. Inspired by the Stalingrad Republic, communists in Vancouver have riven up and seized control and power of the city, claiming Vancouver Commune. They are led by now former Admiral of the Equestrian Navy, Dust Hoover, and proclaimed neutrality in the current conflict.
So, yep, now the breakaways are happening. You can join, you can be the breakaway, or they just happen.
Or is that breakaway?
It's a breakaway. You can't see it until you finish the event.
What next? Way up there.
Yep, right on the border there. Isn't that great? Ooh, I can
Our
use it.
lands must be preserved.
The communists of Vancouver exploited the outbreak of civil war to establish a new commune on the shores of Luna Bay. Led by a former Equestrian Admiral Dust Hoover, they seized control of the city itself and the surrounding countryside, declared neutral in the ongoing conflict. I wonder how long though.
Yep, that's what I've got as well.
Oh, I got options for. I got lots. Okay, I don't have anything for Navy.
makes us strong. Our lands must
I
be
see
preserved.
some question marks, but other than that. Okay.
Question marks?
You know, they don't have actual pictures.
Hmm.
What's going on?
That-
Something's not right.
That was a hit of lag there.
You had that too.
There's Celestia State and the Disciples
Oh,
of the Night.
the breakaways. It's giving you the option
The
to join
Workers' Republic of Baltimore. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Those guys.
The Civil War in the South has begun.
Yep, all these are more things. So let's start with this one.
Where I paused.
When the Civil War began, Baltimore was taken by the supporters of Nightmare Moon. However, the trade unions and socialists of the city rose up, banished the soldiers of Nightmare Moon from the region, and proclaimed the Workers' Republic of Baltimore. Now, question stands. Will their newborn nation live through the Civil War, or will it end as many other attempts of self-government during such conflicts when one of the major forces prevails over another? Stalingrad's influence creeps forward as me not choosing them, and this other one is me becoming the Baltimore Republic. So let's not choose them. The Celestial State. So yeah, all of these are going to be top is ignore and bottom is join.
Make sure you read before you click.
Yep. Just making sure I know so that I don't accidentally click. Celestial State. After the beginning of the Civil War, the forces of Nightmare Moon took control of southeast Equestria. However, many of the ponies were not delighted by the course of events. Organizations took up arms and began their struggle against the darkness. One of such formations was the so-called Celestial State, led by Daring Do, who was thought to be a fictional character. Good luck, my brave warriors.
Or you can join them. Or
Nightmare.
you could be my little disciple and help me take out Equestria.
Right, I'm gonna read about Tenectalon first then. Deep in the jungle, the mighty jungle, a lion sleeps tonight. Wait,
Damn
no.
I knew you were immediately when you said that.
In the forbidden jungle, a band of mercenaries working for the infamous Dr. Caballeron have seized control of the ancient ruined city of Tenectalon and surrounding lands. They have declared themselves to be their own private nation outside of Equestria's control. I thought he was a fictional character.
Or you can become him.
The Nightmare Moon supporters. Shortly after the outbreak of war, Lunarists occupied the entire southeastern peninsula. However, Baltimore, Central State, and Aztlan Free State were able to successfully push back Lunar Army regiments who have scattered into the jungles. They were eventually reorganized under the command of Stars World, who has continued the war in the south against those who would dispute the lunar claim to their region. More misguided ponies, another force we will have to deal with eventually.
Alright. Is it all of your pop-ups?
That is, and I just like their little icon there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ponies at the ready.
Alright. Oh shit, you countered me. Or did you? And now the wars begin. All those war declarations. And yes, you already read those, so I'm not going to read them.
Yes, I'm just pulling them all out to show just all of what happens here. Everything goes off. Baltimore against Celestials. The Disciples of the Night against Celestials. Workers' Republic of Baltimore against the Disciples of the Night. Baltimore against Aslan. Celestial against Aslan. The Knight against Aslan. And I believe that's every... Is that every wave, all 4 of those going against each other?
It's a free-for-all, yes. Though Baltimore is technically not at war with Aslan right away, I
Right.
believe.
Well, because they don't have a border. Actually, no, it does say here. Baltimore declared war on Aslan.
Oh, then they do.
And yeah, yes. Disciples of the Night shows up 3 times. Celestial State shows up 3 times. Yeah. All those
Three-way
away.
Civil War.
The war in the south. The Lunarists control the southeastern peninsula of Equestria. Is now in danger. Workers in Baltimore rose up and drove out the Thestral garrison while Dr. Caballeron was founded the Aslan Free State with support from natives. Finally, loyalists of Nightmare Moon were pushed deeper into the jungles and onto the mountains when Celestial Resistance fighters led by famous and fictional adventurer Daring Do captured Stableside. Well, that escalated quickly. Now, let's just zoom out here and see this map, which looks a little bit... The buffaloes just got bigger.
Oh, they did. They got they got their territory back.
This
Just
looks a
because
lot
it's Civil War.
worse than the other one, I think. No, wait, there's still the southern states, which hasn't happened?
Yeah, surprisingly, they haven't happened.
Is that because I moved units down there to take over that little piece of Lunar Empire?
It's possible. I mean, there's no territory there, though, so... I'm waiting to see what city it triggers. Well, Hoofington's still there.
There's the Confederation of the South States.
Oh, is it popping up right now?
Has declared its independence in the midst of the chaos of war. They seized control of the whole Equestrian Southwest. These traitors are distancing themselves from Celestia and the previous Equestrian leaders. Damn it!
Is that what it is? Says?
Yes. My
And boy, does that
units
probably
just
fuck up
got
the
kicked out.
Damn it! Oh shit, some of mine too.
And the chaos of Equestrian war, new nations are appearing. The administration of the southern Equestrian states has declared a formation of a new state and independence from Equestria. Whole southeast is almost entirely under Go Away Radio. Under the control there, sharing territories with Buffalo State, which, who knows, may change very well soon. Cowards! Okay. Now. The Buffalo... Hello!
Civil War just ended. Or something.
An 18-carat run of bad luck. There was a hesitant knock at Princess Celestia's chamber door. A group of bureaucrats nervously entered, looking very stressed and tired.
Pause, I gotta read something too when you're done.
What's the problem? She asked, looking at the ponies from her current reports and newspapers. The ponies seemed to reel back at her question. We are sorry, Princess. We have urgent news. One of the ponies was shoved forward, holding a letter. Princess Celestia took it, ripping open the envelope with one swift motion. Her face fell, and every pony in the room cowered. It was a letter from the mayor of Las Pegasus, declaring that they were completely independent from the Civil War and had no intention of joining with either side. And yet again, this is stay with Equestria or join them. They will regret this. Buffaloes.
Okay.
Las Pegasus
That was
there.
yours?
Yes.
Alright, well, for me, I have the Lunar Volunteers. Apparently, got a few paragraphs. On a field used for playing puckball in peacetime, a large crowd has gathered, huddled together in the cold evening rain. Most of them were Thestrals, but among them were Earth ponies, Pegasi, and unicorns. All of them had a weapon of some sort, a rifle, pistol, or something crude like a musket or even a pitchfork. Chatter among them stopped when a fat pony officer appeared and shouted, "Attention!" Out of all the ponies on the field, he was the only one wearing a shiny new uniform. His duty was now that of an officer, and he would organize this rabble into a proper fighting unit. Disciples of the night, I am Lieutenant Silent Peace. We have all come here to fight for equality between the four tribes, for the emancipation of the Thestial race, and for the defense of our families against the reprisals of celestial loyalists. And it is a noble cause indeed. But a noble cause is not enough to make you good fighters. This is why you will be drilled. I will turn you donkeys into a battalion worthy of our Empress. Discipline is what needed if we wish to be victorious in this war. And discipline requires harshness. Think twice if you're ready for it. War is a battle. If not, then stop wasting my time and get out of my sight. For the rest of you, step forth. We have prepared proper equipment for you. Lodgings for rest. Tomorrow, the training will start. My task is to prepare you for the front line as quickly as possible. It won't be easy for any of us. By the end of it, you will resemble soldiers instead of angry peasants. Speaking of which, drop those damn pitchforks and get some actual weapons, you maggots. Perhaps your skill will match your eagerness. Yes, a thing.
Fun. Did you give me a land doctrine?
No, that's the one the question starts with.
Okay.
I'm
Trying to figure out what to do with this research slot since we're still in April 808.
Whoa, wow, you shoved a lot into my... Damn it, okay, I'm organizing again. Okay, your front line. Nice boost. Definitely a nice boost. Put back to slow.
More air wings, okay.
And there goes Las Vegas.
Las Vegas secession. Las Vegas has recently sent a letter describing secession of the city from Equestria. Ponies are now protesting rioting in the streets of Las Vegas in response to the decision. Attempts to get the mayor of Las Vegas and Princess Celestia to comment have been either ignored or refused. Sooner or later, the mayor publicly announced how he came to the decision that the reason of their secession was to secure their rights. They will regret this later.
I think that's what mine says too. Okay. And now I should look away from stream. There we go. Switch to a different tab. Just so I don't stream snipe. There we go.
At the ready.
Now, waiting for all of my guys to get off of where they were and get onto the new lines.
I still got divisions trying to get out of the... Yeah, the, knocked off the line thing.
How do I hold a gun with
Now they're starting to move.
So we lost there, and everything down here. All of this went to hell and is fighting themselves. And then there's this just one big gash line right here. Oh! So, the Equestrian Civil War has a lot.
Yes, there are a lot of factions going at each other's throat now.
Well, these two over here aren't doing much. The southern states are just there. These
So,
four
I'm
are...
surprised how big the Buffalo got. Never seen them get that big.
Yeah. It's weird.
Oh wait, I actually got. You shut down one of my planes. Oh, that's mean of you. So yeah, now what?
That's rude. I didn't even notice they were stuck there.
They originally weren't. But I've been doing stuff. In fact, I could have walked right into Canterlot if I wanted to.
Yeah, I've been trying to get everyone on the line, and had I known that the south thing wasn't, had I known the south thing was going to eat itself, I would have just said everyone get on the line.
Yeah, that even threw my lines off by a big chunk. Thankfully, the army I had there, I didn't care about.
Yeah, so it's rude that you're just eating one of my divisions rather than letting me just get them out of there.
They are. Hey, you escaped without me being able to surround the division that was already pre-surrounded. So I'm claiming that toll.
Okay.
So you're paying the toll, man. This division is tough as hell, apparently.
Drop down and take cover.
Okay, you pals. Yeah, you guys are out.
I'm not sure why they are, but they are.
They are tough, but they are losing. Oh god, that number keeps going up. Damn. Definitely tough. Oh, I know why they're tough. They actually have experience. It's probably a regular division you have there.
Ponies at the ready. Our lands must be preserved. Ponies at the ready.
Oh, I gotta redraw back tack lines now because, yeah, the new formation of everything kind of fucked everything up again. That is not the right army. That is not the right army. Bad game. Bad game. So now what?
I don't know. Still waiting for my guys to actually... alt.
Wait, are you having trouble in the south?
The south guys are not moving forward nicely.
Okay. That's a useful piece of information you just gave me.
Hello? I clicked to open that. Where'd it go?
What are you looking for?
There was a thing to send me units, and then it was gone. I clicked on it, and it didn't actually pop up.
Go to your decisions tab.
Hold on, there's another...
It will expire very quickly if you don't go to your decisions tab. Fuck the research. It might be under decisions.
Toll of war, propaganda, war measures.
Should be on the very top.
No.
Okay, then it's possible it got canceled right away.
Our lands must be preserved. Magic makes us strong. Ponies at the ready. Our lands must be preserved. Magic makes us strong.
I'm starting to do some local counter. Oh yeah, it's not looking at your screen. There we go.
Oh, hey, the Aquilans actually won?
No, they're still fighting.
Well, they're not totally
They made the
defeated
second
like
fight.
they looked like they were gonna get right at the beginning there.
Open fire.
Oh, that's...
Oh, well, just gotta push.
Drop down and take cover.
Concordat... Federated parishes...
Slow down.
Federated parishes of Simeon joins the Concordat of Southern Nations. What?
That is southern Griffin continent.
Okay. They
Something over there.
seek strength in numbers. And
Queen, changelings claim Alenia. Queen Chrysalis has sent an urgent request to the King of Alenia, King Johann, or is it Johann, Javulian, to provide full military access into Alenian territory and become a protectorate state of the changelings. Queen Chrysalis says that Alenia is located in a strategically important position and surely in changing sphere of interest. Question: officials say that these claims are outrageous and threaten to sanction changeling kingdom and install strict border control. King Johann Javulian has not yet released an official response.
well,
Well. Okay.
yes, this is a long game because we just got to the point where the Civil
Now we're
War
in war.
happened, which is what the main focus of this stream was. Because they did a big update, and now there's all of these various factions.
Going nuts right now. And we have begun to attack each other. We're also playing at slow speed because he can't micro for shit. And the changelings just declared war on the deer. Uh-oh.
I have a decision available again? What do you mean I have a decision available? Oh, changing lands.
And I don't care about the changelings.
Are
right
you guys
now.
moving forward? Shh. Issue diplomat. Changelings invade Alenia. Word has reached us that the changelings have officially declared war against Alenia, but we're not exactly sure the reasons for the war. One thing is for certain. Alenia is in dire straits.
Nightmare Moon will do her own
Question
report.
Protessor.
Alenia does not bend. Oh well, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I don't think I want to read that one.
So yeah, the changelings are attacking Alenia. But we don't care, we're busy trying to kill each other.
Let's protest the changelings. Because why not?
Ponies at the ready.
And now the yaks are taking it out on each other.
Yeah. The axe will do that.
Let's see if this works. Oh god, that pocket by Carolot's fighting me ridiculously.
Interesting.
Answering the call. Magic makes us strong. Move out! Ponies, fire!
I think someone picked up on me.
Yeah, it's rude.
Yes! Yes! I pulled it off.
Ponies at the ready.
You're moving, you're an idiot.
Move out!
Actually, how do you do this?
Oh, that's why you're...
I pulled off rudeness in the south because I can't do it anywhere else. Oh my goodness, they actually did it. They got rid of that stupid little pocket.
I have no idea, but... Sure, that one. Get out of my face.
I just happen to have more divisions in the south than you.
I don't...
It's my only advantage right now. I was hoping to attack you in the north, but you really fortified that front line. Holy crap, how many different attacks is going on over here?
Our lands must be preserved. Our lands must be preserved.
No, let's wake up the other one. She says she's happy to go, so let's let her go. So, the Keelan Republic has actually completed their revolution. And we're going to find out what kind of nation they're going to make.
Answering the call.
No, I need you to reinforce that. They're trying to escape. We can't let them escape. How do you hold again? Put those big heck on it. Once in a while, you hear him say something silly, like, how do I hold a gun with booze?
Oh, yeah.
Open fire!
The meta game.
Give them no quarter.
I think I got your pocket. Oh shit, I did actually hit you with all my good divisions in the south. That's why it worked so well. It wasn't the garrison divisions, it was actually the full divisions. I got lucky, I got lucky.
Probably a bit of that, as well as most of what was down there is the things that marked themselves as volunteer divisions, because I was just trying to slap them into army groups.
Oh, ooh, shit. That push worked? I just let it go. I didn't actually, fuck. Cool.
Yeah.
I took Canterlot. Yep, Lunar Empire is next to Equestria, Luna Star Pony. I'm sorry, I'm looking. You support Luna, right? Because I support Luna. And the pocket's gone. Yay.
Rude.
I'll let the divisions do it. Whoa. Okay. Misty Knight entered Lieutenant Silent Peak's tent and stood at attention. He was sitting behind her desk, reading reports of military operations in the sector. Next to the papers was a framed drawing of his daughter. 5 minutes later, Misty Knight stood, waiting patiently until he finished reading and lifted his gaze. Good, you didn't interrupt me. Now, am I even more convinced that you are the pony for the task? Misty Knight nodded. What is your command? I read from the background that you received training from fellow disciples before taking part in several arms tests, as well as ambushes against Celestial Loyalists before you volunteered to join the Lunar Army. Think you will be capable of fulfilling this task? The Empress has requested me to prepare ponies to escort a shipment of weapons to our fellow soldiers fighting against insurgents in the southeast. You will lead them and ensure you are not discovered by our enemies. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Good. This mission is critical. Failure will be punished. Do not forget this. I will not, sir. I prefer death over failing my goddess. Death may well be your punishment. Now go get your equipment, and you will be leaving in an hour. The shipment is ready. She bowed deeply, turned around and left. Silent glanced at the drawing on his desk. I hope I can see her again soon, he mumbled quietly. Hopefully she will succeed.
Yeah, I think it was.
Wow. The disciples are not doing that well.
It was your better divisions, my weaker divisions, and the fact that
So
those were the ones that I had taken on the southern pocket, and they weren't coming over from Folito.
Well, now they are.
Yeah.
Did you check to make sure they were reassigned to the line?
Yes,
It might have. It did. Okay.
I did deliberately tell them to get onto the line, and then they were not crossing past Rockville because the yellow exclamation point.
Yellow exclamation mark.
Yeah.
So there were supply issues and organization issues. They were regrouping, and you just didn't like the fact that they were.
Pin them down.
They were regrouping way far from the line when they needed to be on the line immediately.
They have to regroup where they are. Moving them just cancels the regrouping part. That's what they're just trying to do. That's a defense, that's why it's nice.
So yeah, I don't know what to do from here, because I really didn't have any thoughts beyond just show how the Civil War starts.
Go to war. Try to wipe me out. Unfortunately, I'm stalling.
Yeah, the attack
my
is...
attack is stalling now.
My attack is going as well.
Yeah, my northern divisions were not prepared for an attack. That much I'll say, in fact.
Advance.
Yes. So yeah, now it's kind of a stalemate, but I did take Canterlot. And I am holding it.
At the ready.
I am happy about that.
Drop down and
And
take cover.
I realized something. Game, why did you fuck up my lines like this?
Advance. Keep it up, every pony. Neither snow nor rain can stop us.
Now you're being rude back. What is going on? What is... Oh. That explains everything. That explains everything.
High construction, I don't care. We're in 08.
Hey, the snow
I
no
got
rain can stop
events
us.
myself.
Oh.
Why do I have 3 pop-ups and I have nothing to actually click on? Interesting. Annoyingly interesting. New Manhattan explosion. Aww. Why would you kill 1950 of my souls? Oh. Whoa, talk about a counterattack.
Reassemble the Great War Committee. Yes, great progress. New Manhattan, where's... Oh, that's over there.
That's
Yeah.
my city. That's my capital.
No. That's, Maryland.
Oh, New Maryland had it. Okay. No? Oh, that New Manhattan. That actually sucks for that. I thought I held that.
10. Oh.
Ooh, someone's trying to take that Canterlot.
Get out of my face. I'm just letting them go.
Oh, you just launched. Oh, you're just launching full attacks against me. Okay.
Seeing what it does.
What? Oh, that hurts.
Give them no quarter. Advance.
Ouch, that was a negative effect against me. That hurts. I want political power. I keep getting negative pop-ups against me.
These hills are very hard to read at what the attacks are happening.
Yeah. Agree with you there. They are very hard to read. Sheesh. Oh, researches.
Oh.
Thank you, the one I needed.
What? Shit. They took
What's
all
happening? You lost most of your factories?
Yeah.
Yeah, new Las Pegasus was your big industrial hub, and Canterlot was another one. So yeah, you're gonna have to fight your production now. I've been fighting mine this whole time. It's horrifying. Making it work if I can. I got to build. Oh, this will help. That will help. Yes, throw those guys on the line quick. Go, go, go.
Why are you throwing together a whole bunch of random air wings and not telling me, game?
Those are, I think those are all your starting air wings. Because the Equestria did have a lot of starting air wings.
Why is there no easy way to just see them all?
There is. Upper right corner next to the flower, there's an air button. You can literally look at the entire list of everyone. It's like a plane and a satchel. It says air. See an overview of your air.
That is an entirely different view.
But it does list everything.
Tony's
Which
clear.
things are picking on me?
Tony's at the ready.
I wonder what. Wait, do I have the same land research? Yeah, I got the exact same plan because I'm from. Yeah, okay. Stuck with Grand Battle Plan.
Oh, but yeah, it's already past midnight, and I don't know what really to do.
I thought you were just letting him go at it.
Yeah, I'm letting them go at it, but I am myself getting tired. What was that?
Okay. I'm quickly, all I'm doing is quickly popping a lot of these short focuses just to try to get an army to resist you better. Because I've apparently got a lot of focuses that just gives me divisions. Gives me more divisions.
Really?
Fortunately, the south is, look how bad the south is. My allies are dying.
Yeah, stable side is surviving. And your little allies there in the Macintosh Mountains are falling. But
They
then,
are falling apart.
don't know what's going to happen with Tenectalon, Baltimore, and stable side after that.
Don't either. All I know is construction sucks. Oh, I take it in the factory. Your reduction sucks. You might win this war if you drag it, because I can't reproduce my equipment as fast as you can. Or, well, I don't have a reserve. Pretty sure. But
Yeah,
you
I don't
just-
have a reserve. Or I have a reserve, but I'm not able to nicely produce more.
I can't replace my losses, is the way I'm putting it. Well, I can replace lives, but I can't replace equipment. And I probably don't have any friends. And trying that won't help because you can walk into the Crystal Empire and I can't.
Why?
I see lots of reds too. Yuck.
don't understand what's going on with you. I just got
Me?
another air wing, and I can't assign it to anything.
What the fuck is that tank doing? I don't know what he's doing, but okay.
Yeah, the air wing doesn't have coverage. Where is it then? How am I supposed to know what its coverage is?
What do you mean, coverage? It can't reach the army? Because I have that situation too with my planes. Actually, I think I don't. No, yeah, I don't have an airfield.
No wonder.
I got weird coverage problems going on too.
What are you guys doing way over there? I really don't understand the Navy. It's doing stupid.
Oh, you're right. I have a navy. Even though it probably can't hurt yours, I do have a navy. And I'm gonna leave them docked because I don't have the fuel. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I don't think I have the ability to dock anywhere near enough to be able to help my side.
No, I can't attack. I can't navally attack you. You can't navally attack
Avian
me because there's
fighter
no friendly
competition. The Avian Air Force is currently holding trials for a new light fighter. According to our Air Force, our newest model is poised to win. Formal request from the Avian government is expected shortly. Strongly in favor of the sale, but there are national security concerns about selling our most modern equipment to a foreign country. Should we permit the sale to go through? House Avian gets fighter competition completed, and we get air experience. Sure.
You took back Canterlot. Never mind. I just walked back in. What an odd
Green White Star
monarchy.
Triumphs of Wittenland.
Yep, the River Republic area.
What an odd monarchy.
So I don't know what my only tank division did, but it actually pulled off an encirclement on you without me knowing it. By the looks of it, I only caught one division though. And if I fuck up, I think I might lose a lot of divisions. I hope nothing happens. AI is doing some weird shit. But yeah, you just say when. We'll throw them to hard save.
Oh, I have a new focus that I need to set. Okay, that's set. Things are trying to work over there. Yeah.
Kinda wanna wait for this one little pocket, see if it survives or not. And then we can walk away.
What pocket?
North. Bit
Rude!
February. As I said a couple times, I had a tank. I don't know what the order was, but he made a huge ass move through your line.
Answering call.
Uh-oh. Now you're doing a route.
Advance. Give them no quarter.
But yeah, it happened.
Open
And I won't
fire.
deny it. As soon as I saw it happen, I threw everything I had at that one division just to try to kill it. Because I could.
Advance.
Darn
Is
it.
it gone? It's gone. Okay.
Yeah, I got into the spot right next to it just after it died.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow, I was that close to failing.
Our lands must be
Ooh,
preserved.
well, yeah. Yeah, but now I'm in a dangerous pocket. Or about to be, but it looks like I'm holding you off. I don't know what's going on now.
Move out.
There is another... It's not even part of the line, yet they're still trying to make more pockets. What the heck's
Our
going
lands
on
must
here?
be preserved.
Well, at least I'm not seeing a lot of, oh, let's jump to an entire another section of the line.
I had a couple of those. But it was fine. Actually, I see what I'm doing right now. Yeah, they do what they need to do. But yeah, I see the situation you're trying to cause. Come on, people. You're just trying to kill my tank, aren't you?
Yes.
Did not happen. Thank
Magic
goodness.
makes us strong.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take bales back. Darn it. Let me get your factories back. Well, I'd rather keep my tanks than the factories. At this point.
Ponies, fire.
I definitely need as many factories as I can get.
Ready to do our parts.
I got a thing. What is this?
And no, I don't recall you saying anything about a tank until you said the pocket.
You might have been ignoring me. Because you tend to ignore me when I say these things.
If there's a bunch of pop-outs, I'm dealing with pop-ups.
Oh, I didn't know you had pop-ups.
Well, a bunch of pop-ups, and I was kind of dealing with stacking up political power and how to spend it.
Lucky you, I can't even get out of the negative. Again, that's what I get for Princess Luna being Princess Luna. My situation in North is actually decent. Damn.
And with all of the decisions I made, it probably makes it such that your lines are that much more annoying.
What kind of decisions did you make? Because my lines are...
Oh,
what? Pushing, they're pushing.
More military, more military, more military each time.
Oh, are you popping small garrison reinforcements?
No, no, no. The decisions down the Thestral line. And the thing leading up to the Civil War.
Oh, no, you actually made it easy run. You basically fed me a lot of extra guns and divisions.
Moving out.
So I'm actually making small amount of progresses against you. See you piling on against my tank.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it can actually get destroyed.
Might cause casualties. Which I can't... Wait a minute. Nope, I can't replace them. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, they apparently are.
Bye-bye, tank. Where are you going? And now I'm having that stupid redeploy across the map. Yeah, we got this. I think I might have that.
Oh!
What? What's going on?
They stopped attacking at your tank because another square was taken by you, and now there's yellow exclamation points all around, so they stopped the attack that I had deliberately set.
Nah, their organization died. The tank won. It was a green battle for me the whole time. And there goes Majesty.
Holy flare!
Oh, sucks. I just lost some more political power again. And some phone power. Wow, the disciples are still alive. Well, they lost all of their main cities.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't see the Crystal Empire's stuff anymore. Okay.
But did the Crystal Empire go, are they your puppet anymore or no? They're not. They left. You still got New Maryland, but still. Okay.
Yeah, which means I can't see their units and I can't call upon them.
Thank goodness.
Or wait, can I?
That would have been a big problem. Big murder spree going on. All myself can do is just try to tie you up. Sheesh. Now let's put my tank into use again. And... let's see if the tank can do the thing. I think you saw me in what I was doing there. Because that's a lot of reinforcements.
That's rude.
Forget that. Forget.
Open fire!
And I lost my... Oh, wow, Baltimore.
Wow.
Wow. They got big.
And
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know what you were talking about. I just know that my units have been moving about.
Yeah, and your tanks are starting to get in annoying spots. They counter me. Grr. But I just realized maybe, just maybe.
Our lands must be preserved.
I add this. It's 24 production. Says I have. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good time to call it.
Okay. So, yeah, just finalizing a change quick. One moment. Yeah, that'll work. Call that done. Okay, I'll leave it running as slow and NLR versus. And it's saved. Hard save done.
Alright. So, yes. That was a...
Now I'm just letting it run full speed, not even touching it. Full attack.
See just what happens.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, you can do your outro while this goes on in the background.
Yeah. So yes, that was a long stream of political reading, insanity. My throat's probably going to be hurting tomorrow.
And sorry, Luna Star, I've been forgetting to watch chat after the war propped up.
Yep. So yes, shoutouts, Commander?
Shoutouts to Best Princess.
Got it. To
She went evil.
to Princess Flurry Heart. Got it.
I'm gonna smack you with the keyboard.
Yes, and fires, explosions, LOE, Ron, venison jerky, you know my spiel. We may or may not come back to this. I don't know.
You can always change things around.
Yeah.
And start it up.
We could always go again, break everything, and then...
Or double down on the Lunar Empire, just go for it. Or double down on Equestria.
Yes. I'm getting pop-ups, which are in the way of the war. But I was thinking maybe next time we could go...
You're starting to get the Daybreaker pop-ups. I recognize one of them.
Oh, this one? Wartime Press Act.
Yes, that's the beginning of Daybreaker.
Ah.
If you do it right, you can make your princess go batshit crazy.
Fun. But yeah, other
There's
potential...
more to this war we haven't touched yet.
Other potential to things to do is maybe next time... Go out of my face! Maybe next time go, like... the Daring Do and, Dr. Caballeron.
But yeah.
Or Celestial State and the Lunar Supporters.
But yeah, until then, have a good night, everyone.
Good night. Close. No. Exit. Go away, for you're in the way of the exit buttons. Longsword governance.
You have left. I want to let you become AI control just to see where this goes. Don't worry.
Okay, yes.
Oh god, they're pushing back hard now.
Ta-ta, folks.